What up? What up?
We locked in.
We
Lit.
locked in. He back in the
What's up,
building.
Mikey? We KK out.
He in the studio. He'll be here. He pulling
Let's
up.
do it.
It's gonna be an
Yeah,
epic
man.
night.
We listen, man. I hope everybody tuned in tonight, man.
This gonna be an epic
Holla
one
at your
tonight.
mans in them. Holla at your mans in them. Tell them to pull up, man. It's gonna be one of them epic joints.
This one's gonna be different tonight.
Facts. We gotta set the record straight.
Gotta set
Stop
the record
playing all
straight.
these
You know what I'm
games.
saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Clear up the air. Distinguish between the real and the fake and all that stuff.
Yeah, this one gonna be epic tonight. This one's gonna be epic tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
what up,
man. So,
Skully?
you know,
Sakes 4? What's good? You know it's needed. Yup. Definitely needed. We gonna set the record straight, man. That's what we doing tonight, bro. We going up. Ain't no front, ain't no lying. We letting it be known, you know, old school style. We letting it be known. P7. We letting it be known tonight.
Yo, peace, 7. What's going on, man? What's the deal, peace? How you doing?
We letting it be known tonight, man. You know.
Yo, man, you pull up, man. You pull up, man. Hit that like button. Don't just pull up in here, sitting down, getting your little cold beverage, your hoagie, whatever it is you eating. You know what I'm saying? Without hitting that like button, man. If you're gonna tune in, man, you want to hear a message, man. You want to hear what we got to say. You want to have, you know what I'm saying? You want to be entertained. You want to become educated, enlightened, etc. Hit that like button. We ain't doing this just for rec. We here to inform.
This one gonna be epic tonight.
Uplift, man.
This one's gonna be epic tonight. You know?
Absolutely.
This one right here gonna be epic tonight.
So what's up, my brother? What's on your mind? What's the deal?
I mean, you know, it comes a time when you tired of dudes misleading the youth, and really, Sincere, what's up? Sadie B, what's up? We locked in. Sincere Jones,
Sincere, I see you. Sincere, I see you, man. What's up?
You know, a lot of guys
salute
are getting the blessing to come out here and be free. A lot of people it's not getting these opportunities. And
absolutely.
And let me tell you, a lot of guys, before they even came out of prison, they was humbled one way or another to even make it out here. You know what I'm saying? And now you come out here, you know, you preaching all these false doctrines, you lying. You know, it's a lot of that going on. A lot of these dudes is lying about their history, or lying about what they doing. And you know, they telling kids to do stuff out here that they never did. So, you know, tonight, you know, we going up. We gonna go on all that. You know what I'm saying? We taking questions. You know what I mean? Skully, salute. You know what I mean? We taking questions. Y'all can ask them.
That's Sadie B.
Yeah, that's
Sadie B up in the building.
You know, Sadie B's always
Sadie
in the building.
B locked in.
That's the fam right there. That's family.
That's
J.E. Money Bags.
That's number one cuzzo.
You hit that like button on the comment.
That's my real day one, for real. Like when they say day one,
the whole
really
thing about this live is it's the credibility. Dog side, what up? Yeah, we locked in. It's about credibility. These dudes are saying stuff and they leading the youth and they leading dudes the wrong way, and they got, you know, the blessing to be back out here free. A lot of these guys came from prison. So what we doing tonight is we telling you who's real and fake. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know? Y'all asked us. We ain't gonna just throw nobody out names out there. We ain't doing nothing like that. But you know, we'll talk in general until you ask the specific names, and then we'll tell you about them. You know what I'm saying? If they on this internet and they you know, so y'all make sure that y'all tap in, make sure y'all share it, make sure y'all get them likes up, because we going in tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's reality. And the reality is this: I retired before I came home from prison, from gang banging, from gang activity. Showed to my brother Moshe. You know, when you leave in gangs, there's always things and you know issues some issues you leave by, some issues you still have. That's just gang life. It's gonna happen. Some people don't like it. Some people won't like it. Some people will. Um, what's up, Raheem Abdul? You should drop the link. You know what that is, Moshe Raheem Abdul?
Nah, I don't know who Raheem Abdul is.
But yeah, that's what.
I don't know who he is.
Cuba, what's up, man? Salute. Nari Turner, salute. What's up? Tony Starks, what's up? So, you know, a lot of guys got the blessing to be out here, to have their freedom and to come back out here. And they got it and they come out here and use that blessing to guide the youth to some bullshit. And they talking stuff that they never even actually did. They sat on their hands for years and you acting like you the biggest gangster. So what we doing tonight is, you know, we're gonna let y'all know who's real from fake, you know, on this internet stuff. Ask us the names, and you know, if we know it to the best of our abilities, we will answer. You know? So the link is in the chat, man. If you don't show your face, you're not coming up. We don't play that here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta identify yourself.
Yeah, nah, we not letting you in just off the strength that you want to come in, man. Show your face, man. Stop being a weirdo,
and this
man.
is real topics. And
real folks.
Me, Moshe,
chat,
and
you don't have
KK,
a face.
me, Moshe, and KK, we have a unique position in all of this because we all three of us were in a gang for multiple years. A unique position. Turn it off, KK. Because we all three of us were in a gang for multiple years. You gotta turn it over. You got. All right, yeah. So me, Moshe, and KK are unique because, like I said, we were all in a gang. We all were godfathers. The only difference is we were all a part of different nations. You know, I was with the U. You had KK with the Stones, and you had Moshe, my brother, with the Brims. So, and we were all godfathers with our own sets. So we in a unique position. I mean, you know, we could have came out here on a whole nother time and talked about our war stories and all the violence and stuff that we committed in our lives and tried to, you know, get clout off that. We could have did that. We did a lot of violence, and we're not looking back on it. We're not trying to give that to the youth and you know, tap ourselves on the backs and for the violent things that we had. We trying to help the community. We trying to do what we can to bring the community up. Because we know it's a blessing to be out here, be free, and to be with our families after all the decades we all gave to the New York State prison system, slave system, whatever y'all want to call it. You know what I mean? That's right. Hit that like button. Let's get it. So, you know, today, that's just basically what we exposing, man. Moshe, KK, what y'all got to say, man?
Yeah. Let me step in the crib real quick. I'm listening. Let me get myself on my laptop and everything.
And let me tell you something. A lot of dudes, a lot of these YouTubers, they scared of this. This is why you only hear our name mentioned in high regard, because a lot of dudes are scared of this. They know we have that button, we can expose them. They know that. You don't hear our name too much unless it's in good graces, because nobody can say nothing about us. We held it down for our whole biz. We stood up.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's crazy because one of the things I had looked at before I even came home was what social media was doing, and I was just hearing a bunch of stuff how people were getting depressed behind it, people were getting bullied behind it. You had other people committing suicide. You had beef being manufactured behind it, and then it was just like how you have the world in the palm of your hands, really, and you decide to do that with it. So it just shows you just the type of mentality that people that we actually be dealing with. If you have a platform to whereas you can network with people and meet different people from wherever, like me sitting right now in Georgia, where I'm at, and you sitting, you know what I'm saying, where you at in New York, or the sis right here. What's your name, sis? That just came on?
Baby Jim.
Baby Jim?
Yeah.
Or with Baby Jim. Now, where you from, Baby Jim?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
and then she from New Orleans, Louisiana. So this just shows, though, a lot of time people are actually corrupt these type of things instead of looking to build on these relationships and seeing if they can make something happen, seeing if we can either improve our stance in life, mentally, financially, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just to let you know, B-Jam, right? Jam, you on the platform with us now, so you got a friend of me now. You know what I'm saying? How you doing though? Anyways,
Nice.
come on, introduce yourself. You
Very
coming
nice to
on?
meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Like, come on. Like, man, because I'm trying to get to know. I'm trying to get to know you though. Like, what's going on? Because you just coming on. You come on the platform, and I didn't really get a chance to know. I know the bro had put you on. You had put on before, right? Mikey.
Yes,
She was on before, right? And I think I was.
Yeah, I was Rivera, Dark Side, China. 050.
Yeah. Because they was doing that, and I kept getting off because I literally be so busy.
Yeah,
like
she was up there before.
Yeah, like I'm in the station right now, and luckily we had just finished up a show, so I got time to actually be here and vibe. But I just want to know a little bit about you. What you doing out there in New Orleans? What's going on out there? You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to build?
Well, what's going on with me? I'm currently in the Carolinas. I'm not trying to build. I am building and have been building for a long time. My own clothing line, and things off of that is styling. Anything I can do to help my community. I'm big on ending mass incarceration. That's a movement that I'm big on pushing. Being that my pops is doing has a life sentence. So I'm doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help my community. I've done a fashion show, made the news, you know what I'm saying, locally out here in the Carolinas, giving back with style.
Baby Jim.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know I love you, but this is epic, man. Yo, everybody say hi, say welcome home to Blu Boy. Blu Boy on the phone.
Hey, how you doing, Blu Boy?
Blu Boy and Shaquell.
What's up?
Blu Boy, what's good, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, yo, when we heard you was home, bro, you know, me, Moshe, KK, we like, yo, salute to the big bro, he home. Finally, you heard?
Yeah.
Yo, it's a blessing that you out here, bro. You know, we went to the board when we was in Wendy's. We went to the board at the same time when you went to the box.
Yeah, that's why I often reschedule my shit because I went to the box.
Yeah, when you went to that box, after I got hit at the board, they sent me to a medium, and I made the next board a year later.
Hey, yo, you had.
That's good. That was a blessing, man.
Yo, it's good to see you out here, big bro. I like your interview. I heard it. You know what I'm saying? You know it's all reality. I appreciate you, bro. You heard?
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, it's good to hear from you, though, bro. Yo, Quell, give him my number, man. Make sure yo, Blue, we gotta get up, man.
Yeah, I'm saying whenever you go.
Right now, we on WeLockedN. So y'all can pull up. You and Quell can pull up because we really was talking about a lot of these guys is using their platforms, to misinform these youths, and they really wasn't nobody. So, if they was asking us about anybody, we was gonna tell them who was real and who was fake, you heard?
Yeah, definitely.
So y'all can pull up here now. I know y'all talking, so y'all can pull up whenever. I'm gonna send Quell a link, and y'all can hit it and y'all come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but listen to this, right? I got a 9 o'clock curfew, and there's a lady, and I'm in my hand low inside. So for me to get there, it'd be kind of hard. But I can get on the phone and speak. You know what I'm saying?
No, we on the phone. We on the phone. You could just tap in, bro.
Let him know. Get to where he got to get, man.
You just send all you gotta do. We're gonna send you the link, and y'all can just tap in. You heard?
I'm
gonna send it to you right now, Quell. You heard?
What time you're getting off? Like 10 o'clock?
Yeah, we might be up like 10 o'clock. We probably got a little bit of time.
All
you know what I'm saying?
Just send me the link there.
I'm gonna send it to you now. Just tap in whenever.
Oh, nice. Like that.
Yo, Blu Boy, I love you, bro. You kept it real with me. When when the cause was against me, bro, I got love for you, bro. You heard?
You know that.
Facts, bro. You kept it real with me when the odds was against me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I did, stood up. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We'll kick it. Make sure y'all come through. Make sure y'all come through so we can kick it, you heard?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, bro. I'll talk to y'all in a little while.
Sorry about that, baby Jim, man. Because you went in. The brothers was just calling, but
yeah, they just called me. Blue Boy just called me. So we had to, we had to get that love from Blue Boy. They're gonna pull up. They said they're gonna pull up tonight, and it's gonna be epic. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, baby Jim. Keep telling your story. Excuse me.
But actually, I have done a interview with B100 Radio before when I first started. It was crazy.
You did?
Probably like when I first started the line, I got the connect and I did an interview, and I still have it posted on my Instagram. That's what's so crazy.
Hold on. I got to check this out right now. What's your Instagram?
That was my very first. Yo, it's Instagram right now. I can pull it up. Go to Loud Lifestyle CEO on Instagram, and you go down to my page, and you're gonna see that I got the post when I did my very first interview on B100 Radio. Yes.
Life.
And that had to be in like
Loud Lifestyle Training or Loud Life Apparel.
No, Loud Lifestyle CEO, but it's with a Y. It's spelled with a Y.
Oh, life is spelled with a Y.
Yeah, and it's all together. It'll pop up.
All right.
And that was like one of my first interviews.
I
that's
see
crazy.
Loud Lifestyle CEO.
That's real.
Well, it's crazy because we just got even bigger. Our platform just got even bigger. Like we a BDS station now. We over like
I've been watching.
Like 77. Like this shit is crazy. What's going on here? So you might have to come on back through. You know what I'm saying?
Hit that like button, y'all, man.
Most
subscribe,
definitely.
man. Blue Boy home, man. Blue Boy just checked in
Most
with us.
definitely.
We locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Set something up for that to happen. And I got to definitely tap in with you to get some of that secret society. Some of that secret society stuff.
No, we just had,
we got the heat for you now. We got the heat for you. And everything's custom. So nobody else will have your fit. That's a fact.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fact.
I just started following too. My joint is my name. My Instagram is my name, Kevin Ford, 1996.
I just seen you come across the screen. I'm
Mr.
gonna
Don
hit you
Jones,
and follow
what
you
up?
back.
Platinum Shine, 187. What's good, bro? 050 the movement. I see y'all in the building. Yeah, man. But
I love this topic tonight, though, man.
Blue Boy just checked in with us. You know.
Well, I wanted to say because I see something that Nari Turner had mentioned, and she's absolutely right. Like, it is a whole different other type of people that gravitate towards us, right? To see what we're actually doing. And one of the things is that she was like, "Oh, don't get in the mud," and we not. We don't play those games back and forth. We don't get into none of that. But our thing is actually uplifting people and trying to get things right with each other, with our community and with our people. And it just so happened we're in an actual unique position to tap both sides, as far as those that's corporate, those that's not in the lifestyle gangbanging in that particular culture, but then those that are. But bridging that particular gap to whereas we can pull these particular resources, those that's in the streets and those that's not in the streets, and actually really, really get some help. Because it's like Moshe the other day, we on the phone. He's in Brownsville in the projects, talking to the kids out there. And in order for things to happen, you need people that's able to do that. A lot of these people that be in these offices, they be, out wherever, taking trips, wherever, but they don't come down in the necessary hood or deal with the people that's in these neighborhoods that can actually really, really make a difference. You may donate some money from far away somewhere thinking that it's going to change, but you have to be there. You have to have people that's on the ground that's actually able to effectuate that. So this is what we're actually doing. So that was just address Nari. I know she's saying that, and she was kind of concerned, and I be as well.
I appreciate
Moshe be feeling that way as well, because we don't get back into the back and forth, all the nonsense that's going on. We're not getting into that. But at the same token, things, in order for things to get right, things do have to be addressed, but addressed in a way to whereas it's respectable, it's grown. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking to get something out of it, not looking to create some more havoc or back and forth. We're looking to actually get things done. So,
Nah, but the whole thing, I understand. I don't understand what you're saying, Nari. I don't take that considered as the mud, but if dudes is out here giving out false doctrines, I'm not saying let their rap sheets speak also. If you out here false leading to these youths, then people, let me tell you something. People don't know me and respect me and love me because I went with the flow of everything every time. I did not go with everything every time. You see what I'm saying? And that's what built my name. I fought against oppression in prison. I helped dudes out when I wasn't blood. You see what I'm saying? And then when things got iffy on the homie side, I went against the numbers. Am I right or wrong, Moshe? I'm just saying. So we gotta be real. And I'm not saying we're gonna make it really political or nasty, but these kids need to know that a lot of these people that they're following ain't doing shit. They ain't never did nothing. And they're listening to these dudes. Let me tell you something. The majority of the dudes you know and probably heard of probably did the less work out of everybody.
And it was crazy.
Am I lying?
Nah, you're not. And it's an old rule though. And it seems like people always overlook it. Like you always see the loudest barking dog in the room always usually be the weakest. And a lot of people like know that. It's always been said for years and years and years. Watch the one that's quiet, or watch the one that's doing this. I mean, not the one that's so braggadocio, wanting to be out and about and seen by everybody. And it's like people, these rules still apply, and it's like dudes are not taking heed, like they're not taking heed to that. I'm saying they have to understand what's real and what's fake. Who's actually you can look to and get some real advice from if you're trying to change. If you're looking to get some real help, who could you actually look to? Not somebody that's portraying a particular image or somebody that's trying to put a mask on to monetize himself. You know what I'm saying? Not particularly that, but those that you know who actually been through it, who's tried, true, and tested, and who's actually continuing still building right now in front of your face. It's like Jim, I love what you're doing, what you were saying. It's like I wanted you to actually finish before we go off because we kind of went off, but I wanted you to like
I mean, but what y'all was talking about, I just it was real, and I got to speak on it because it's like what you saying is correct, and what he's saying is correct. It's like I was around and was able to watch certain things, right? And people came at me about the stance I was taking when I took a stance, but you can't tell somebody to go against somebody that's telling you, yo, build your business. They never telling you nothing negative. There's like a real mentor, like something that you were supposed to get when you sign up for this particular lifestyle. And I got that from where I was at. So when somebody come to me and tell me that I don't know, tell me, hey, this person ain't right, and everything he's ever told me was right, and I'm getting, and people are telling me that I'm wrong, and they want to come at me because I say, well, if he ain't right, then I want to be not right with him because he ain't never led me wrong before, but I don't know you, so that doesn't make any sense to me. And a lot of people get led that way because they just getting phone calls to people they don't know, and they follow the wave. And they don't even know these people. That's why I was smart enough to get to know the person that I was following. The person that I got to know did not just follow me. Not somebody I was just following. He taught me. He taught me about business. He taught me about like how to enter a room, how to speak, how to make myself heard. Nothing wrong about that. How to uplift my community. That's how I put on the fashion show. That was one of my big reasons for putting on the fashion show and making it in mass incarceration, because y'all got a lot of people locked up that can really help us and teach the youth.
Yeah.
Let me read you. Let me redirect you, Moshe. Before when you was gone, you know who tapped in with us, right?
No.
Shaquell and Blu Boy.
Oh, word.
You know, he said they love me. I just told them they should be pulling up on the panel. They said they're gonna pull up, you heard?
Yeah, well, that's good. And see, this is the deal, right? And I know I see now returning the sister is up in there. I don't want you to get this twisted, sis. And no disrespect to you. Daz Hunter, salute, bro. Mad love for you. That's my brother, my day one right there. My brother right there was coming up top to see me when I was up north for real on the visit. Let me just say this, right? Because I think she might be thinking that we getting in the mud, acting like regular internet dudes. And that's why we want to kind of distinguish this, and we want to be very clear in what it is that we're trying to say. And I'm not saying this in a disrespectful manner, but there is a big difference between our platform and the work that we're doing, the work that we've done, the people who we are, versus individuals who are out there. So the messages that we're sending, what we're saying, it's clear. It's not ambiguous. It's not something you can't understand. We're using our platform to uplift, but also inform. And I think that's very important. So we don't have to get in the mud. We don't have to get in the mud and get dirty. All we got to do is just speak truth to power. You know what I'm saying? Or perceive power. We don't have to act as if we're somebody that we're not. We're just being what we've always been. You dig what I'm saying? Ambassadors. We're being, voices of the voiceless. Those who want to say this, but perhaps they don't want to say it. And don't get it twisted. We're not getting into a back and forth. I'm not getting in no back and forth. Nobody on TV. I'm not doing that. And I've changed my life totally. You dig what I'm saying? So those that know. You know what I'm saying? It's no back and forth. It's just straight go time, right? Real movies, like it's a movie happening. So I'm not talking about like that type of stuff. And that's what we're not talking about. What we're talking about is that there are platforms that are on YouTube. There are platforms that are on social media that perhaps they are using their platforms in a manner in which is misleading the youth. And we want to basically clear the air. We want to let individuals know that our platform is a total different platform. We on a total different level. So when you come on here, you're going to represent the truth. It's going to be manifested. You're going to know exactly who's coming up here, why they coming up here, what the message is, and who's sitting up here. It's not going to be none of the stuff you can't really relate to. It's not going to be none of the monkey business. You know what I'm saying? None of the buffoonery. It's going to be straight to business. And that's what it's always been about. So I think I wanted to clear that up for you. Secondly, we always need to set the record straight, because what happens is that it'll give the impression somehow that individuals is not living a certain lifestyle. We've always adhered to that. When we were on the inside living a certain lifestyle, we was living like that. But now that we out here with our families, we taking care of our responsibilities. We doing the same thing as if we were still a part of that lifestyle, but we doing it on a total different level. Finally, I want to say this, right? Sis, it's easy for people to get miss signals about what this YouTube stuff is about. Personally, I think I sat back in prison. I was hearing about everything that was going on. When I came home, I knew individuals out here dropped the ball. I saw and I heard what everybody was doing. Wow. And to me, for individuals that I know, I just felt like individuals dropped the ball because they let the culture of this YouTube turn individuals against each other. It turned individuals sour. So my whole thing is that, you got these freaking people, you dig what I'm saying, who know that we are most in need in terms of trying to get resources, but we're going to do everything just to get a few dollars in our pocket. You dig what I'm saying? How it look like if you got these individuals, these corporate thugs, putting us in a room, and now they basically playing chess, and they got us moving around, moving us to go at it with each other. I'm saying that if individuals is doing that, and they know this is what's happening, then individuals is part of the problem. That's just the reality. So individuals either are going to take a stand against what's righteous and say, listen, we're not going to let these corporate thugs move us to put a little few dollars in our pockets. That's not what this is about. We're going to take over and do what we've been doing. We're going to continue to move forward. We're going to continue to roll out, and we're going to continue to put forth a message that's going to empower individuals. And that's what this is about. This is about putting the power back in our hands, separating and weeding out the weak from the fake. You dig what I'm saying? And whoever got a problem with it, just go off individuals' track records. Don't start arguing with me on TV, because you wouldn't argue with me, you know what I'm saying, in the prison yard somewhere. You would never argue with me, you know what I'm saying, when I was really on that life. So I know you're not going to argue with me on TV, because I'm not even going to put myself in a situation like that. But we should not be allowing these corporate thugs to have us doing stuff where we behaving like a bunch of freaking monkeys. That's what it's looking like. We acting like monkeys. Dudes is doing all type of erotic. This thing is getting erotic now. Dudes is showing private parts, all type of weird stuff. You dig what I'm saying? All to make money. You dig what I'm saying? I think it's this thing got way out of line. You know what I'm saying? And the way for us to basically gain control over that is to tap into a platform that's really trying to show you how to empower yourself. And I mean, pardon me, man, I could go on for days. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Please hit that like button, man. Please, man.
Right.
Pardon me, y'all. Where Shaquell and Blu Boy at?
Nah, that's good, bro. That's
on the phone. I sent him the link. And they said they gonna pull up.
Okay, copy.
Word up. But what you gotta say, KK? What you think, man?
He just actually just touching on it even more. Wasn't he spoke well though. He expressed it well. Just about that for what we actually represent, bro. And the only thing we can do is just do it by action. Because we always a little apprehensive even about coming on here, like even doing this because of the games and stuff people be playing. But it's a way to reach people. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying earlier when he had got off and with Jim being in Louisiana, like it's a way to actually connect and reach people and expand the movement. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, yo, we can really get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she got her clothing thing, stuff she's doing in her community, things like that. So now it's just like, we can start bridging the gap between these particular communities. Like remember I told the brother before, like the nonprofit I was working on whereas it's different from the rest from your typical one to whereas it's more of a society, building an actual society. But now we can actually do that. And it just so happens she got the secret society on the shirt.
Yo, y'all tuned in.
So happy she got that on her shirt. So
y'all tuned in to We Locked In, man. I'm your host, Moshe Canty. I'm here with my co-host, MikeyB, KK. We got 050 China in the building, ChynaBrim. We got the big bro Shaquell just pulled up, and we got the sis baby Jim. Yo, shout it out, Quell. What's up? Shout it out.
Well, it's crazy.
Deal, y'all, man. What's up,
you was 97, 98. You was in Attica 97, 98, right?
Now I left 97.
You left 97, right?
Yeah, after that shit in the mess hall, I was in the box store, but they singled me out and they sent me out.
I remember.
To do it. You know that.
I had just came up north. Right? This is funny. I don't know if you remember this. I just came up.
Blue Boy.
Blue Boy.
I just landed in Attica. I just turned 17 years old.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, my boy?
Attica.
It was good to see you, bro.
I pulled up out there with your company. You came with
everybody
food,
say welcome home to Blu Boy, y'all.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
16, 17 years old.
Yo, Blu Boy, damn, you just did. Yo, shout it out, my brother, man. Listen, man, you just came home after doing freaking 39 freaking years in prison. Yo, what's up, big bro, man? Shout it out, man. What's the deal, man?
Yeah, this is your platform, man. What you want to do, Blu Boy?
Yo, man. Yo, listen, first of all, man, I appreciate the opportunity and good to see all the good brothers here. You know what I'm saying? It's just, Blue, just living my life, trying to live my life right now.
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
How's the adjustment period? Because I'm going on 5. I just made 5 months out myself, but how's the adjustment though? Period coming, bro?
It's still kind of hard because I still got that jail mentality.
Yeah,
and I'm still living off that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it get difficult at times. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely understand.
Yeah, I mean,
they got me going to these programs, and I be on some enemy zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
hit that like button,
you might run into that.
Home, man. Hit that like button. Blu Boy is home.
Yo, this is crazy, right? You know what's even bugged out is that I worried about that about you. I said, damn, bro, be on go time. So I said, damn, I hope they don't put him around a bunch of freaking weirdos because I know how you are. I'm like, hold on, he gonna just freaking go. But I said, bro, listen, this is one of these opportunities, and I gotta keep it freaking real with you. Yo, hold on, who's behind? Yo, I don't. Who's behind New York YouTube's man? New York YouTube blood.
Nobody knows, man.
I don't know.
Who is that?
They said it's a female. I don't know.
Yo, can you come up, man? Like, I mean, because they did a story on me. They did a story on me, and they told it from the perspective. I get the fact that they reiterated the story about a young brother that was in the box, and they painted the picture like we were arguing on the gate based on the story. And that in the end, we ended up befriending each other.
This ain't about YouTube Bloods, Moshe.
I got to talk about that. Who are they, man? They tell stories about people, man. Who are they?
They do stories about me all the time, man. Forget them, man.
It's a female, man. What she do, she go ask other homies about other people who've been incarcerated, and she just go with this story.
Yeah, that's not even.
All right. That's another discussion. I wanted to get into that, man. But Blue, man, what's up, man? How what's going on with you, man? How you doing, big bro? What's the deal,
Boy?
Man?
So I'm about to rename this shit, man.
Hey, yo, like I said, man, I'm just trying to survive, man. You know, I'm not trying to go back. Trying to move forward. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of dudes that be getting on these podcasts and talking these crazy stories.
You know that.
I never heard of none of these dudes.
You know that.
Where were they at?
That's what we were saying, Blue Boy. You heard?
Where were they at?
Yeah,
you know, I heard one dude tell the story that he cut like 10 dudes on a visit. Where? Where that happened at? You know what I'm saying? You know, who are you?
I don't know, man.
Listen, I give respect. Listen, I give respect to whoever. That's another thing. Dudes got me down there. That I was Black King. That I was on some racial shit. That I did this and that. I'm like, my man. If you don't know me from back then you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I give love to anybody that's real.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody that keep it official, I'm not on no flag banging. If you a man, I'll hold you down.
That's facts.
MikeyB right there can tell you.
That's a fact.
I armed them up. Told MikeyB, yo, listen, I got a gun right here for you. Yeah. Nobody gonna jump you. I'm with you 100%.
That's right.
He'll tell you that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real motherfucker. I'm not a fake, phony ass dude like these dudes be around talking this crazy stuff. Never been with that.
Yeah.
I treat everybody with the same respect they give me. If you a man, that's how you're gonna get treated. If you's a rat, raper, child molester, I'm gonna expose you. You know what I'm saying? I don't hide from that. But a lot of these dudes today, they mislead the youth.
Yeah.
Telling them lies and stories that never happened.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It never happened.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But
so that's my thing right there, Blue, right? And me and Mikey was talking about that. We was like, yo, I think the biggest, and earlier we was talking, I said the biggest harm to this whole YouTube thing is that like younger individuals are tapping in and they tapping into individuals that think got that credibility and they gonna mislead them. They gonna tell these stories. They gonna spin all type of stuff. And we gonna, unfortunately, man, we gonna lose a lot of young brothers that got a lot of young energy because they don't know no better. They can't distinguish between falsehood and truth. They following individuals that were behind the wall, but they don't know who and what was doing really, who was really doing what behind the wall. They just out here, they're young. They like, you know what? These stories sound like something. Individuals is tapping into these platforms. It sound like something. It sound like it's really happening in that moment. But the reality is it's just a bunch of lies. Yo, Quell, what's your perspective on that, man?
Man, that you said it best, bro. That's exactly what it is, man. And it misguided, man. Even everything down to the wars we've been having, even with the Crip blood and Crip war. I posted something like a few years ago about that. It's like a misguided war that was transformed from LA all the way over here with no basis on foundation. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just because people bloods over here think that, well, damn, I'm gonna start crossing our seas. When we first started, brothers was doing that, crossing our seas, all type of shit. For what? There was even no Crips at the time, and we was already doing it. Mindset was already formulating at that point. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's crazy because dudes was tight at me. One time I had landed in Sing Sing, so and some little short little kid, man. He looked like he was 12, even though he was older than that, of course. But you know how you get little young kids just look mad young in the face, and homes that did something to him because they thought he was. And it was like, after that, none of that's going. Don't touch another person in here. And kind of find out you had homies that was coming through. It was like, nah, man, my best friend was Crip, or I'll be getting money with Crip. And Hollywood ended up coming through, and me and him ended up having a conversation. Like, yo, bro, like this is not going down in here. Ain't no like dudes just doing stuff to each other for nothing over some made up beef just because you may not like him. You don't even know him. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the times it'd be about nothing. Like it wasn't none of that going down. None of that going right. But I understand exactly what you were saying, bro. It's like dudes just manufacture, like be manufacturing beefs to make themselves look bigger than what they are, or get some type of respect or notoriety in somebody else's eye. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing what's right. And that's the whole thing now. Like really trying to set things straight and do what's right, because you can't keep making the same mistakes, watching the same things happen. And babies they're killing each other, bro, for nothing.
That's a fact.
Well, you know, what I saw was that, like, you know what I'm saying, individuals that were in leadership positions, I kind of saw this before it happened. Like I saw that individuals was like leading dudes to indictments. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the state authorities, the federal authorities was coming to just snatch up mad Black and Latino. It's happening all around the country. This is not something that has just started. We've all read the history books. We all know what's going on. We all know that our people have been targeted, that no matter what we do, you dig what I'm saying? They're going to always be cynical about us. They're going to always think that we doing something we ain't supposed to be doing. All right. So my thing is that we've always been criminalized. So I just never understood that after having the knowledge of all of this stuff, how individuals still can mislead individuals. You dig what I'm saying? Knowingly, you dig what I'm saying? Be responsible for the demise of 10s, 20s, and 30 or 40 individuals all up under one indictment for nothing. All smoke and mirror, all just stupidity. So for me, I just always felt like, I said, nah, individuals is not thinking for the betterment of each other. So I never got the whole West Coast thing. I'm not from Watts. No disrespect. That's where Jay Burton and them is from. You dig what I'm saying? The big bro and them that's from Nickerson Gardens. I'm not from out there. I'm from East New York. I don't know. We wasn't doing drive-bys in Inglewood. We had a whole different culture out here on the East Coast. So I don't know how we got and adapted certain stuff. And then next thing you know, we don't like this people and that people. It was too much for me. And I just felt like it started getting watered down. My thing was like, yo, look, and not to try to instigate anything, you know, we used to be up in spots like Comstock and Attica. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I mean, literally where you know the police is telling you we don't like you. You dig what I'm saying? We're racist. You know what I'm saying? We know we don't like you. And if you get out of line, we're gonna bust you upside the head. And if you really get out of line, we're gonna throw you down the flight of stairs and perhaps choke you to death, right? With all due respect, before George Floyd, before all this stuff being on camera, individuals had to live their lives under these circumstances, fighting back against these racist crackers up north, right? So my thing was like, yo, how is it that individuals know that these individuals could care less about you? You know what I'm saying? You know that these are racist police. You know they don't care about you. You know they don't care anything about you or your peoples. But yet y'all want to cut other Black and Latino dudes for nothing just because they say they are part of a different group. But y'all don't want to do nothing to these police who was actually whipping dudes ASSs. Like literally. How many individuals know what's getting thrown down the flight of stairs?
Facts.
How many individuals knew was getting killed and wasn't doing
like
nothing?
That died. Police handcuffed. He cursed out a nurse. They took him for a call out 2 days later. Put handcuffs him in Clinton. This is years ago. Then we got to the top of the steps. Just pushed him down. He broke his neck.
Yeah, you talking about Leonard Strickland?
Yeah.
You talk about Leonard Strickland,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
But they did the same thing to Ronald Smith in Clinton, 1989. Same thing. They took him to OBS.
Yeah,
beat him on the buckets and choked him to death. Okay. And then cremated the body.
Yep.
You know? Listen, we all, I think
2016 in Clinton. Oh man, this is just crazy. Bro.
So that's to me, Blue and Quell and everybody that's on the panel, KK, Mikey, Jim, and 050. For me, I think this is what happened, right? And I think individuals forgot about the struggle, if they even cared about it in the first place. All right, and I just for whatever reason, I think that was more important. Individuals' own rise to fame was more important than individuals really committing themselves to a much more greater fight. Dudes lost sight of that. Quell, you know that individuals lost sight of that. It was no more. Somebody, Rockstar Lil Man just put Black Glove Crew. That was a game. Black Glove Crew was a game. Anybody that been in Attica knows that the Black Glove Crew was a game.
The leader was Carlucci, Sergeant Carlucci.
It was Sergeant Carlucci. Everybody know the work that him, Pritchard and all them that was in C Block, the stuff that they were notorious over there. Wasn't nobody coming in with the mentality like, oh, you did that to a Black man, you did that to a so-called Latino brother. Oh, you on the wall, I'm getting at you. Individuals wasn't thinking like that. So my thing was like, exactly, people getting their teeth kicked out their mouths, their eye sockets, all type of weird stuff was going on. So I'm like, yo, how is we ignoring all this blatant oppression that's right in front of us? How you gonna go to a jail who historically it's a symbol of white supremacy, of white pride and all this stuff. Everything that they stand for, we as a people are against. How you gonna go to these jails and ignore all this stuff and then come out here get on the freaking platform and act like you know what I'm saying, like you a real gangster. You can't do that. The reason why is because when you had the opportunity to be a gangster under those circumstances, you wasn't acting a certain way. So my thing is that, yo, listen, under those circumstances, you had a moral obligation to stand up against real hatred, and you didn't do it. A lot of individuals were quiet. Listen, hit that like button, man. Y'all tuned in to We Locked In. I'm your host, Moshe Canty. I'm here with my co-host, MikeyB. We got KK here. We got 050 ChynaBrim. We got Big Bro Blu Boy, man. Just came off
Welcome home, Blu Boy. That's all I gotta say, man.
Don't get it twisted. 39 years. We got Shaquell here, and we got Baby Jim up in the building, man. Yo, what's up, Blue, man? I know you want to say something. Pardon me, bro.
Nah, man. I'm just tuning in, man. You know, I respect everything you said. You know, I'm with all that. So I got beat up by the police a couple times. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know how that situation go there. You know, that's the reality. But a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? You can't make somebody understand something that they never lived it.
Wow.
So you got to live through that. Just like when I did the 10 years in the box, dude be like, "What? 10 years? You still got your mind?" No, listen, you got to be strong-minded as well as physically ready to deal with that type of stuff. If you're not ready for that, then you don't got no business getting involved with that. You know what I'm saying? I done it because I had good brothers around me that gave me mad support and hope. You know what I'm saying? And I had all the books in, like the Africana, the Destruction of Black Civilization by Chasson Williams, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? So I was always mentally focused on history and reading and teaching. You know what I'm saying? So that kept me alive in there. I never let that go. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is, man, a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? If they never lived that, how could they understand this? We can sit here. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, big bro. Go ahead.
One of the big misconceptions. Okay, you still talking, Blue?
No, go ahead.
One of the biggest misconceptions that I hear all the time about Blu Boy, and I constantly have to straighten it out. And even when I straighten it out, it still be suspicions, or it be people like, "Well, I'm finding the jack that." Listen, I didn't just meet Blu Boy in Clinton 2007. I knew Blu Boy since adolescence, 1982. That is 40 years ago. I remember Blu Boy when he was in 4 Main. I was in 4 Lower. Then I went to 4 Main, the other side for him. And Bogart was all up there. And Blu Boy always known him to run with blacks. And he was strong. He had a strong bond with his own heritage, but he ran with a lot of black brothers, a lot of good Spanish brothers that ran with a lot of good black brothers. Like, it was never no mix-up where he stand. He never was a racist. I only knew Blu Boy to be 3 things. Crip now, Machetero, the revolutionary group before that, and he was God Body before. Never was a
said in his interview, I listened to your interview, Blue. He said you said that in your interview.
Huh?
You said all that in your interview.
That's right.
So I never known to be anything other than to be honorable. If you need help, like you say, MikeyB, but he done armed many people in the past, black, whatever. Not in no sneak shit. Not
that Blu Boy. Yo, go ahead, keep going.
Not in no sneak shit like, well, he black, but he got to be for Spanish, so I'm going to slip you a gun. Don't say, no, he'll give you a gun and then go out and hold you down against his own people. Not to say his people, but you're his people at that moment. And really, the other dudes don't even matter. My man got beef. I can't squash it one way, so we got to do what we got to do. He always been like that, bro. But it hurts me. Like people, they speak on him, and we got people speak on him that's really young, and he's older than these dudes. He got history of people that's been black for years that we know different. SoulB, all of us know him differently. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yo, MikeyB, what were you gonna say, bro?
From like I met Blu Boy at the end of my bid. You know, really, when I was going through it with the homies, I'm not gonna go into all that, but I was going through it with the homies. We all had our little situations, you know. I was going through it, but you know, at that time when I met him, you know, I had just came from Elmira, and it was Crips in Elmira. Shout out to Hot Shot. I'm only saying his name because he did an interview on the internet. He was up here. He was on one of the homie shows up here. Hot Shot was in Elmira with me. It was a bunch of Crips over there. When I left, they got into a war. You know, they all left. Then I ended up going to Wendy's, and I pulled up in a block with Blu Boy. This is the first time that me and Blu Boy was ever in the yard together. We was ever in the prison together. But from other OGs, that's his comrade as well as mine. I'm not going to mention their names. They all spoke highly of him. He held them down. And, you know, when I pulled up around him, I got that same love for him. You know, it was all love when me and Blu Boy met each other in the yard. You see what I'm saying? And at that time, it was a lot of dudes that was talking shit. Blu Boy kept it real, like, yo, these dudes was talking mad shit about you right before you pulled up. You pulled up, and it was crickets, basically. You know what I'm saying? In a nutshell. But I always knew him to be a real dude. You know, all the OGs that, you know, I came up under, dudes that was on my time, dudes that I respected, they all respected Blu Boy. So, you know, I automatically showed them that brotherly love, and it was brotherly love from us the whole time we was there in the building together. We was in a block together for about a year and some change. You know what I'm saying? I even had to step out and whip somebody's ass in that yard when I was on my fall back shit, you know, because these dudes be running their mouth, and I was trying to just go home. And, you know, Blu Boy was happy about that shit when I got with that dude.
What up? What up?
That dude was running his mouth a lot, right?
That's right.
I knew he was a hoe. But
I never met Blu.
Oh,
this is actually this is actually the first time me and Blu are actually, like, I mean, I don't want to say this close, right? I mean, because we ain't really close to each other. We're on TV, but I've never physically gotten in his presence. The same thing with Quell. We never physically got in each other's presence. I mean, obviously, you know, they are elders. We know who they are. But I've never gotten to the opportunity where we were together. So that says a lot, because look at all the time, Quell, you did, right?
Yeah.
Look at all the time I did.
Yeah.
All kind of legends in the building.
Not SoulB.
SoulB.
I can't.
SoulB.
The big bros is pulling up.
He was gonna pull up.
What's good?
The big bros is in the building,
This
man.
is what I'm
what's
talking
up,
about.
SoulB?
I can't. Yeah, what's up, my man?
Yo, come on, SoulB. Come on, get that reception together, big bro. What's up, man? I love you, man.
What's good?
Yo, what's up, big bro?
Ain't nothing, regular, you know, in the crib chilling, watching a little TV and staying out the way.
Yo, good, man, this is epic right here. Yo, big bro,
who's
man.
Who's on the panel?
It's me, MikeyB, KK. You got
what up? Yo, Mike, what's good, K?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Baby Jim, and then you got Blu Boy and Shaquell.
Yo, peace, SoulB, peace. What up? 050, man.
Peace. I can't really hear Stacy Light, what's up? Who's that? What's up? Louis. There you go. Yeah. Yo, I was I went down bottom for a minute, but I'm gonna get with you. Give me a minute. Yeah, that's my boy right there. That's we right. We go back with Spark days. Single digits, baby. Boys home. That's right. Single digits.
Hey, yo, so for the record, let me set. Let me say.
Yeah, you gotta say this. Go ahead, Moshe.
Hold on,
you gotta say it, bro.
I said it's Moshe, it's MikeyB, it's KK, it's Shaquell, it's Blu Boy, it's 050 ChynaBrim.
Hey, so
good. Sister Baby Jim here.
ChynaBrim
from Louisiana.
ChynaBrim.
Are they from Louisiana?
Okay.
Yeah, Baby Jim from Louisiana. Yeah.
So for the record, right? Panel.
Yo, so for the record, right? The topic, MikeyB, let them know what the topic is, man.
The topic was just a lot of these guys coming home using their platform to destroy the youth. And, you know, we was going to call a lot of dudes on it. They up here talking this shit on the internet, and we was going to call a lot of dudes on it because, you know, we was out there, we was in the field, and, you know, a lot of these guys really weren't. You know what I'm saying? So we were just taking questions from the panel, from the chat, you know, getting these guys on the internet. That's the whole show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, you know, I mean, you know, I say this to say is that a lot of these guys, it's like, to me, it's like you in the box.
You know that?
That's what they brought here. They brought gay banging entertainment. That is facts. And you know, if you wasn't with that when you were in, now guys get these new platforms. You know what I'm saying? That you know, with my interview, I opened up. it for them, and it wasn't intentional. It was they gate banging. They do what they do.
Facts.
Everybody, that's it. I can't say no more. I try to, like, when I was in, I do what I do. I'm not gonna make a public spectacle of myself. I state the facts. I move on. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is our obligatory duty to make sure that we don't glorify the things that many are still falling victims to from our mistakes. So when I see you guys up there, Moshe, KK, Mikey, because I believe I had direct influence on y'all,
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
and
you
I
did.
just love what y'all doing, and I always commemorate you guys. And I'm like, yo, see, those are my boys right there. You see, and I'll be telling people, I said, those are my boys right there. They did their shit, but they came out here. Y'all made great transitions, great content. Like I told Moshe, I was trying. Quell called me the other time, but for whatever reasons, I couldn't get on it. So I was like, yo, I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just working on a few projects right now that that I'm gonna bring into fruition. I'm working. We got Blue Home, all of it. I always say it. Real niggas on the rise, like ghetto wise guys. We returning back to society, man. And we making a difference, And that's the beautiful thing of it. But you brothers do your thing, man. I'm here.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your guidance on a come up. You were one of the brothers that was like on positive time, on revolutionary time, and you kept that time. You know what I'm saying? I respect that.
Yes.
Even though we never had the privilege to be in the field together, I was with your boy Rod Diggs. You know what I'm saying? We were together.
Yeah.
And, you was vibing with us.
But we used to communicate though.
Of
when
course,
you started your company.
Remember
you wrote me. You were starting your poetry book. You sent me a copy. So I loved all that. And now, see, in jail it's easy. And you came home and you're making the transition proudly. Like, I am who I am, but this is what it is.
Well, let me just say this. Let me just say this about you, SoulB, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. So this is for everybody that's listening. By the grace and mercy of Allah, I'm thankful that He put you into my life. And I'm gonna tell you why. So for years when I was young, this is back in the days with the GKB days. When I used to holler at you and Quell and all y'all that was already up top. We was already on the island. We was the young bros, but we was holding it down. And y'all used to be hollering at us, keeping us in tune with everything that was going on. But y'all was keeping us more mental. And I think a lot of that comes from the fact that y'all brothers come from the nation of gods and earth. So, but let me just say this though, y'all had a different level of awareness. So for a very long time, you were instrumental in helping me evolve throughout my prison experience. And when we finally got a chance to meet, I was really, really, really thankful for that opportunity. Remember, it was me, Rod Diggs, that was next door to each other.
Yeah. We worked out together. We read together. We learned together.
We cried together. We cried together. We did everything together. You know what I'm saying? And
I remember
I always appreciated that. Yo, come on, bro.
I remember
wouldn't be the man I am without running into brothers like y'all.
Yeah. I remember this moment when you popped your first legal cherry.
Yo, Blue. Hey, yo, Blue. Yo, I called down the big bro. I was mad hype because SoulB always told me, Quell. He said, yo, you can talk all this law work stuff all you want. He said, but if you don't got nothing that we can look to in the books that I could pull from, you ain't win yet. I said, yo, big bro, I did it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm fighting against oppression for real. I'm like, yo, we up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the type of stuff I got from SoulB, man.
Those oppressive conditions you talking about confinement. We know we oppressed. We in jail. Not just in jail, 23 hours. Military training, speak, we build, all the things, that pushed us through that time and period. And it just goes to show, although many of us still suffer from post-traumatic trauma of that, but y'all are out here now. You feel me? And that's great, man. You know what I mean? That's great, man.
Yo, Disko,
Great,
what's
brother.
up, man? Disko just pulled up to
Love
the
you
building,
guys, man.
Yo, what's good? Yo, Mikey.
Yo,
Disco.
AK, what's good? What's good?
Yo, Disco, what's up? Shout it out, man. What's up, man?
How you doing, brother? Yo,
I'm all right, my brother. How you doing, man?
Who's that? Disco.
Yeah, what's good, SoulB? What's
Disco,
up,
what's the deal? What's up, Brody?
You know what it is, big bro. What's up, my nigga?
Hey, this just makes me feel so good, bro.
Hey, listen.
I gotta say this because it's the same thing that Moshe was actually talking. Just brothers that you actually looked up to, and there wasn't too many people that you can say like me. That's my big homie for real. I can still say that. That's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Kay, I miss you when I was down there, but I'll be back down, bro.
I had left.
Interstate
I
pack
left
right now.
Nah, you ain't. Nah, KK, forget about all that.
Man, so we
KK, you ain't get the benefit.
Hey, yo,
MikeyB, you ain't get the benefit that SoulB came to my welcome home celebration. How about that? Get out of here. Y'all ain't get that. Y'all ain't get that. He came to Moshe joint. That's a fact. He came.
Everybody telling these stories, bro. But Blu Boy home. A lot of us home. We was all in prison, bro. So we should be directing these guys out here. Our voice can be helped in the community. They need us in the community. They killing each other at an all-time high. It's getting back like the 90s, bro. So we need our dudes. We need, the love that we showed each other in prison. We got to show these kids how to show that love to each other in the community on some real love shit, bro.
Yes, I agree 100%. I started a little movement the first 2 years I was home, and I tried to get brothers behind me. I mean, I did it out of pocket, you know what I'm saying, with the Increase the Peace movement, Hot 97, and you had the other organizations, but I was wondering why none of these guys are jumping on board, you know what I'm saying?
So we still
I did it
push
out of
that
the
head
love,
in, bro. That's what it is.
We need to hear from you. We need whatever you need, bro. We gonna pull up.
Nah, yo, that's what we was watching on the news. We saw you on Channel 5.
Oh, you see, well, all that was for y'all, man. All that was to say.
Nah,
that,
we saw you bringing the homies and the homeboys together. Y'all was giving out clothes. Y'all was giving out food.
Yeah.
Nah,
I mean, but
that.
then what happened was, other things came about. So, I started it. I didn't, you know what I mean? And not saying I'm not going to continue it, but, you also have your living conditions, your financial situations. And, the last thing I did with Tory, that was a success. And I thought, that would basically bring other brothers on so that we can work together, throughout these boroughs. But, I'm like, so I didn't even argue. I just don't complain. Do what you do.
Yeah.
I finally got with Trife last week. You know what I mean? So, hopefully, we can start networking. We can start networking to do the work. You feel me?
Hey, yo, Blu Boy, what's been your biggest challenge since you've been out, big bro?
Yo, Moshe, can I say something real quick before Blu Boy talk? Yo, Blu Boy.
Yo.
Man, I'm gonna stay here, man, while we on the stage right here, man, and call us. Everybody know the elephant in the room with us. So I'm gonna sit here and tell you, as a man, for me, disrespectful throwing that Frank at you, man. I'm gonna apologize for that. Behind the scenes, I was talking to your peoples. It's niggas from prison that was calling. I guess they was saying they was talking to you, Blue, and I'm like, so. Understandable and respectful, man. Like I said, man, I respect it. Yeah,
man, Disco, you do it, Frank, and my brother, man.
Yeah,
but yo, he home now, bro.
Nah, I know.
Let's just move. Let's just move accordingly. He's a very humble guy.
That.
A lot of guys don't know him. I knew him since
apologize publicly. He did that shit publicly. Let him finish that apology.
Okay.
And like I said,
he needed to do that because he did that publicly, bro.
So big because you let me. Because you lost probably in the story. It was an interview Blu Boy did with Nate Boy talking about ball and man on ball, and he said my name, which I took it wrong. when I talked to Nate Boy, like he said, explained to me, and it was broken down to me the way the brother here right now. So I guess he explained his part when he ready to talk. I said, so you know how I am, SoulB. I took it.
Yeah. No, you man, yeah. I mean,
know,
it happens, man. So
yeah.
So
like
I see what's going on in Philly right now. That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, I talked to the bro. Like I said, man, I apologize, man, for anything. I ain't got to smoke with you. None of that shit, man. I want you to come home, live a good life. Like, regardless of that gang, whatever shit nigga rapping, whatever nigga doing, just to be free, my nigga. And I ain't even trying to be no motherfucking fly in your motherfucking head right now, playing with you on this internet shit, that sucker shit. So, like I said, off the strength of the respect, and I know you're walking life. I know what you did for what you did. So, like I said, I'm gonna respect that and leave that alone. As a man, I'm gonna give you that. All right, my nigga.
I appreciate that, Disko.
Definitely.
That's real shit. That's real shit. This 050, when we finish this, I'm gonna take that post down there. I respect that right there. I'm all the way with Disko. That's my heart right there.
Yeah, but
so anything he push, I push, man. So if he push it that way, man, I'm gonna take that post down. I want to say, Blu Boy, pardon me for that, or for Disko. We was in Attica. You probably don't remember. We was in Attica 05, 06, I think it was. We was together over there. MikeyB was in the building as well. But everybody know I fuck with Disko hard, man. But I'm proud of you, Disko, on some real shit, man.
Fuck you, we gotta get.
I'm proud of you.
I got to speak up because y'all talking. I love y'all, but I got to speak. I got to speak the truth, right? Because I'm like in the middle.
Disko, man, hit that like.
I got to say this, right? Because and I respect Disko for doing that. Yo, if y'all not talking, mute your TVs.
That's
mute your phone because I hear TV in the back. That's probably BO. Yo, BO, mute yourself, big bro.
Well, just turn the TV down.
Yeah, because it sounds like you watching like. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all can mute him. Y'all can mute him yourself.
Yeah, you can mute him, Mikey.
All right, go ahead.
So now, and I want to say this, right? I know that we could get upset and stuff like that, but I think we should never cross the line, right? And I know how it is to be mad. You know what I mean? And Skull, you know this. You my brother. I love you. But one thing me. I'm gonna always hold you to a higher standard. I'm gonna hold you to account because I'm saying, yo, bro, we out of line. And it should never be a reason why you throwing the frank at any man.
That's a fact.
But especially, let's just keep it 100 to our brothers who we all was in the pen, but to our brothers who pretty much gave their life for their beliefs.
And it says that
we gave our life for it. Like I mean, and especially our elders. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So our predecessors, those that came before us, who the only thing we should be doing with them is just humility and respect. When they come around, we shower our praises and honor and respect and dignity, but it should never be to the point where, and I'm not saying this as if I'm not praising nobody. The only one I praise is Allah. But our elders are our elders for a reason. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they was here before us. They went through stuff that we didn't go through. Like our young bros didn't go through the stuff we went through. So, I mean, you was definitely wrong, but I definitely appreciate
and that's
you.
Why, but you saying you ain't say no lie because a nigga who got 30 years in called me, which a couple, Wag called me, and Nate Boy Pops Blue. The other Blue, Blue know who I'm talking about, Blu Boy. And you know, like you said, yo, Skull, you out of line. We don't do shit like that, especially like you said to niggas like, Blu Boy. And so, they don't get involved in that gang or none of that. Like, if two honorable niggas they fuck with, they hears going on out here, they going, yo, leave that shit alone. So, like I said, and they right. Like you said, you ain't say nothing wrong. You said, suck a nigga, you might get this. You get out of here. Suck a dick, but a real nigga, that should never come out of the mouth. So that's why I said I apologize on some respect shit, my nigga. I'm going to give a nigga his flowers regardless. You know what I'm saying? So you right, my brother. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Now, let me say this, right? I never disrespect no man to inviting them to my private part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I had an issue with you or anybody else, I'm man enough to see them in any place they want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? I just felt that right there was uncalled for. Regardless, if you felt that way, or China or anybody, they could call me. I meet you anywhere. We talk about like men, and if we have to take them somewhere else, we do that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't go around disrespecting nobody. I never wanted to get on no podcast and disrespect you or China or anybody else. All the reason I got on this podcast here right now is my brother right there, MikeyB, and Moshe's on this.
Appreciate you,
So I
big
think it
boy.
was more respectable. You know what I'm saying? Shaquell, my comrade, known for mad years. You know what I'm saying? So he said you might be here. But like I said, I just felt that both of y'all should never even disrespect me because I never disrespect none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, I'm saying, Blue, you got the apology, you right. So you got that. That's in the air. But disrespect is when you call out here, you talking about another issue. I shouldn't be, me and my shit shouldn't be your reason when you trying to explain that shit with Ball and Mano. So that's what I'm saying. My name came out. I never disrespect, even in the prison system, going through with psych, whatever going on. I never disrespected your name, my nigga. So when I heard that, like I told Nate boy, that threw me off. So I didn't say nothing until you was out here to address it. A case we gotta get up, a case we gotta do. That's what I'm trying to say. I could have been talking shit. I got platformed until you came home. And it would have been like, this is what I do. Like I could play like this on this platform. But I didn't. I waited till you came home. And I did say what I said. And like I said, I get up anywhere too, Blue. But at the end of the day, I got the call from honorable ones. And I'm going to correct my wrong. You right. That was some sucker shit from even doing that because we ain't going to do that. Like you said, if I was in jail, I wouldn't have did that. I just would have got with you. Simple, same shit. Like all of us. We all know each other. KK was with me. Moshe was with me. You was with them. You was with MikeyB. Same shit, my nigga. Like I said, in respect, though. The Frank stand is off limit to real niggas. So, like I said, honor my bag, bro. But you said my name first. I never came to disrespect you. Like you said, China's my little bro. That's the bro. So he gonna follow up. So at the end of the day, he apologized for him not disrespect for following up for me. See, that's what it is. It's just with honor. Same thing. I got your people that disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? They need to throw it out there. DMs and all this IG shit. They know what they doing out here. You probably don't. But like I said,
but
all in all,
the thing is though. Go ahead, Moshe.
Nah, go ahead, my brother. I apologize. Go ahead, my brother.
The thing is, it just like this. What you said. We don't get no back and forth, nothing. If we got an issue about anything, we address it head on. And I'm gonna holler at you. Yo, what up? Yo, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Either get straightened or it don't. I mean, but now the thing is, even for us, we even coming on here, is that so much stuff gets put out now to the public, and then dudes start violating and saying stuff to the public, and that creates a whole different scenario because all type of people will start grabbing onto it to try to make themselves feel like they are part of something or they in and that. And like, nah,
and that's what I'm not trying to do
done behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Like, hold on, let me call it, bro. I heard something. Let me see what say, yo, and we talk. But now this is one of the things that I had said in the beginning that I seen that people was utilizing this for the wrong reasons. Instead of trying to build up and network and actually build something for real, dudes are just putting stuff out there and exposing stuff. Whereas any and everybody can just jump on and say stuff, add more fuel to the fire, jump somebody on another platform and take it and run with it. Oh, now somebody else think they got the story, they gonna say something, and it turns into a shit show, bro.
Yeah, and I think what happens in that, and I'm glad you said that, Kik. And I think what happens in that moment is that we begin to dishonor solid dudes. And I don't think that it never calls for a solid dude being mistreated like a buster. And this is why we came up here with the topic of internet gangsters. Like, yo, bro, we really know solid dudes.
Yeah,
and I don't never feel like, I don't care how much you might disagree with a man. Even if it's like, if I don't even respect something you did in 91, because you solid, I won't even utter a word. I call you, I'll be like, yo, bro, we need to get up and I need to really holler at you. Even if we ain't feeling each other. but I just need to holler because something is not, it don't make me feel right. And I think that's what we lose in sight of. Like, we got to always honor manhood. Like, we men. Like, at the end of the day, we not internet gangsters. We on a different type of level. So we should all, especially our elders. Like, I never knew any of y'all to be busters. Now, granted, I'm just meeting the young bro 050, but everybody else, I might not have met Quell physically. I might not have met a Blu Boy physically, but we know each other. I know them.
Yeah, me neither, bro.
I know them, and I know one thing, that they my elders. Me and you was together for 3-4 years, Sko, in the same block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Mikey met each other late in the years, but we've known each other for 20-something years. We came up together. We were brothers in the same struggle. You dig what I'm saying? So as much as me and you fought, Sko, how many times I ever told you to eat a Frank?
Nah, never.
You know what I'm saying? So we fought every day. You my brother, but at the end of the day, bro, it's like we still have to be honorable enough to honor those who came before us, because they got stories and struggles, bro, that quite frankly, bro, they've been through some stuff, and we got to always honor them, you know what I mean, and treat them with that level of dignity and respect, and always say, look, if I got an issue with this third-party stuff, let me reach out to him. Yo, this is Scope. Yo, you think we can get up, man? Perhaps you just came home. Let me take you out to eat, man. Let's go out, and I need to set the record straight. Like, yo, bro, like, what's going on, bro? Like, I heard this, I heard that. You home? Yo, you go your way, I go mine. At least you dealt with it in an honorable way. And I'm glad you apologized. Yeah. ChynaBrim, you right, but if MikeyB and KK do something that I don't care how much they my brothers, I'm taking them up top because I love them. My love is not to the point where I'm gonna let them do wrong. And that's what we was talking about the other day, bro. Being real, being right is not letting your brother do something wrong and siding with your brother. Nah, you don't. Nah, you say, yo, bro, you out of line. I love you. You out of line. And if we gotta fight, you out of line.
Oh, that's how it's taught.
But you out of line. And then we move on. So I gotta say this to you too, Chyna. Your apology is official, but you out of line. Y'all got these platforms. You got to use your head, bro. Like, yo, bro, like we brothers is solid people. Why are we bringing our brother who just came home doing 40 years in jail home to confusion? We should be embracing it.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Nah, we out of line when we do that. We way out of line.
I ain't gonna do it like that because I've been through the confusion. I know how that shit could go. So I'm not even gonna play with them like that. Because I ain't a sucker nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you said.
I know you're not. I know you're
not. Even with Shaquell, you see, we went through our shit, came back. Listen, bro, that shit ain't cross. Shit ain't about nothing. Blue, that shit ain't about nothing because, like I said, I know this is all sucker shit, and we've been through it all. So, like I said, I know what they've been through. I know what to give them. I know the flowers to give them at the same time. I know the opposition. I know we know a lot of other shit. And I'm saying, like you said, for the internet shit, but I ain't trying to put the brother out there because, like you said, more people gonna add on to because people follow Chyna, people follow me, people. So I ain't gonna do that. That's sucker shit. You're right, bro. Everything you said, Moshe. That's what I said.
Hey, but I want to ask, yo, listen, y'all tuned in to We Locked In, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm your host, Moshe Canton. I'm here with MikeyB, KK, Disko Baller, Baby Jim, 050, Chyna the Movement. We got, come on, man. Blu Boy just came on after doing 39 years, and we got Shaquell, big bro, man. Man,
Baby
hit that
Jim,
like button. Y'all in the building, man. Yo, big.
We gotta change the whole title to this shit now, Blu Boy.
We gonna have to change the title.
This shit gotta be Welcome Home, Blu Boy. It's a party.
So, Blue, after doing all this time, because you know we all got our own struggles after doing time. What's your biggest challenge that you faced thus far with doing 39 freaking years? Like, what's the biggest challenge for you?
Like I said, it's just trying to get back into reality. You know what I'm saying? I've still got that prison mentality. I'm still trying to shake that off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get into like this little, listen, this internet thing, it's crazy, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never met so many gangsters on this internet thing. You know yeah. I never heard of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Blu Boy, they making this shit up as they go along, bro. You heard?
But you know,
it's crazy.
You know how I get around a lot of stuff. I don't respond to all the stuff. I don't speak sideways about a lot of stuff. I don't throw shade about a lot of stuff because at the end of the day, I'm a man of peace before anything. I always had a motto, and I got this motto from Dizzy, and I lived by it for years. I don't go all up my way to start problems, but I don't go all up my way to avoid them neither. But I try to stay out the way, so I have to get caught up in nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you talk about me on
true.
the internet or say something about me on the internet, and I see you on the platform, I'm gonna pop up on that platform. But I'm gonna try to control the narrative of how we resolve the situation instead of going fire for fire. Well, fuck you too. You a bitch. I ain't going through all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna let you go crazy. You go crazy. I'm gonna let you go crazy. Get it all off, and then we're gonna speak humbly, and that's it. And then we're gonna end it like that.
That's a fact.
The worst thing I don't like that when I see dudes that was really out there, that was really big bros, come up here and make themselves look crazy. Like, you know, I was behind the scenes a lot before we even started this WeLockedN shit. I was talking to a lot of these guys. You know, I know Skully, I know MelKross, I know everybody, really. You know what I'm saying, Quell? You know, plenty of times other platforms, I done spoke to you about stuff with other platforms, right? Like, yo, you know him, bro? Holler at him. So this is not work that you see us live doing some of this work now, trying to get dudes together and squash beefs and get dudes to do the right thing. You know, but I was doing this shit in Moshe. We was doing this in prison, and we came out here. You know, a lot of people get a bad rap, bro. You hear all the bad stories, you hear all the hard shit, but you're not hearing the good things that dudes is doing behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to show y'all with these kids, y'all know these guys is really gangster. Follow these guys. See what these guys is doing. See, understand their minds. Understanding his humility. Like even Blu Boy, with everything that he did, the first time I met him, he embraced me as a brother. He knew my name before I came to him, just like I knew his name. But we didn't know each other personally. But when we came together, it was like comrades. That was that. It wasn't nothing no more, nothing said. I was blood at the time, and he was Crip. You see what I'm saying? But we already knew the connection with the peoples that, like I said, a lot of the elders that came to prison before me, a lot of the big homies, they looked up to Blue, or were actually comrades with Blue, and they told me the stories of how he held them down from the 90s up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I heard those too.
I gotta show respect. I don't give a fuck what a dude is repping. I gotta show a dude respect that puts in that type of work, that held it down for 38 years. He wasn't getting high. He wasn't messing with no chumps. He don't got none of that shit on his jacket. So he's an OG to me. I gotta salute him. And we don't do enough of that. Dudes come out here and they try to pull you down instead of pulling people up. You see what I'm saying? And that's the whole problem with the whole culture, bro. We got to change that whole culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it got to start from somewhere.
You know, one of the things though, I wanted to say, man, this salute you as well, Blu Boy. We never got a chance to meet though neither, but I definitely did hear everything. Same thing as Moshe. One thing, just like I was struggling with, you had mentioned just the thing, some of the books you read, and we had mentioned those books in like a previous thing we had gave, and it just showed me that education really is the key, bro. And you already have and went through a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Reading the right books and studies. So now it's just take your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the moments. That's what that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to move fast, but just enjoy the moments, bro. You've been through a hell of a lot. You know what I'm saying? And something that I have figured out, just myself, my own little personal thing on time. Like, you know, time is based on moments. And a lot of time in prison is like one drawn out moment, one long moment, bro. Out here, now that we out here, bro, you get to create so many moments like this every day, every second, hour. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy those moments, bro. You worry about anything else, bro. Enjoy those moments, bro. Your family, just being able to get up and walk down a block, go to the park. You know what I'm saying? Just the small things, bro. Enjoy that, man. Bro.
I've been doing that. I've been walking around this whole neighborhood already. Yo, hold on, where the building at? Where's my building? It's ain't been there no more.
Yo, how much? Somebody asked us how much time
did we give crazy, right?
all together.
Like, yo.
How much time did we give DLC all together? Start from the top. I gave up 27.
I gave 39.
I did 25.
Hold on. 39.
Everybody, right?
You said 25. That's 52 between me and you. Plus it's 39 is 91.
Then 22.
113.
Moshe did 22 as well, I think, right? No, 27.
135. No, you said 27, 22, 140.
Yeah, 20.
China.
My whole life, 17.
Damn, that's 157. Damn. It's a lot of time, bro.
That's
157
a lot
years
of time.
on the panel. And what's SoulB? He was just on here. How much time with him? And with Disko.
So be that first bit. I mean, if you talk, and I think what we need to clarify, if you talking about the time that we spent in institutions itself,
Nah,
I mean,
oh, I got 30 on that, like all together.
What you talk?
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about all together 17.
All together, hat?
All together, I got 30.
Nah, the longest I did was 12 straight, but
damn,
all together,
that's crazy.
17.
I got 25 before. Oh, go ahead, Blue. I apologize, bro.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
And, listen, man, I started my bid in 1975. And what I mean by that, I was going Spofford at that age.
Man, we got the legends. We got all the legends, man. All the real big bros out here, man. You see this shit?
So, I went to Spofford in 1975. I was 9 years old. And from there, I went to.
Get that like button. Get that like button to 100 right now, man. MelKross in the building.
Yo, we gotta get you on
the building too, man. Hit that like button, y'all.
MikeyB start getting bad hype.
Yo, yeah, he start getting hype. You got to forgive him.
Bro, this is beautiful.
Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
I love this
Yo,
shit.
I know you, bro. Yo, salute. Yo, KK, salute. Moshe,
salute, bro. Salute.
That was
yo,
my
Blu Boy, welcome home, my brother. Welcome home, my
MelKross
brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Talking about everything like that. Try to see who else is in the chat right now. I can't see every. Oh, shot. Yo, bro, what up, man?
What's good? What's good?
What the fuck is going on, man?
Easy, man. Easy.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, I see China in here.
Salute,
China, salute, bitch.
Salute, brother, salute.
And yo, what's the sister name right there?
That's Baby Jim.
Baby
Hold
Jim.
on, she can speak for herself,
Salute,
Mikey.
salute.
Yeah, Baby Jim. Yeah, sis.
I'm Baby Jim. Baby Jim. Salute. How are you?
Yo, get ahead, Blu Boy. Go ahead, Blu Boy.
I'm good. Thanks for asking yourself.
I like her. I like her.
Yo, Blue, you saw MelKross? Yeah, salute, baby girl.
Yeah,
you know.
Yo, you see,
yo, MelKross, like, yeah, you know, salute, baby girl. You know,
I'm just facing shit like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
Yo, this shit is legendary right here, bro. This shit is a legendary panel, bro. SoulB, Disko. This was legendary, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, because Blu Boy was talking about when he was 9 years old. Go ahead, big bro. We apologize.
Nah, go ahead, man. Listen, this was the panel was about. Everybody get a chance to speak. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that.
Yo, Blue, I pull up on you tomorrow, man. Pulling up on you tomorrow, bitch.
Hold on, somebody asked oh, geez, can we ask questions? Of course, what you think we up here for? Ask questions. If y'all want to ask questions, look at all this knowledge and wisdom up here. Why wouldn't you want to ask questions?
Right.
Ask whatever questions you're going to ask, but I tell you what questions we're not going to answer, and that's just a fact. We're not going to denigrate anybody, because one thing we won't do, you know, if we're going to talk to you, we just going to call you and pull up on you. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing. This is TV. This is what individuals who really live that life do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say nothing on TV that we wouldn't say in your face.
That's facts.
That's how I be feeling.
Right.
Don't say something to me that you won't tell me face to face.
Come on, Blue. Let's just be real, man. Like, let's be all like
That
let's just keep it all the way 100. Like, for real. Let's just respect this whole situation. So whatever questions, go ahead, ask your questions, and please let it be appropriate, man.
Because you know Mikey gonna block crazy.
I just want to say welcome home, Blu Boy. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm glad y'all fellas correcting wrong.
Yo, we gotta set it up. We gotta go out to Louisiana one day, man. Roll up on Blue Jibs.
Nah, it's not Louisiana, bro. It's Louisiana. It's Louisiana. Correct them, sis. It's Louisiana.
It's none of that.
Y'all gotta come.
None of that.
Y'all gotta come to Lower East Side.
We gonna pull up.
No, I told you I'll be there tomorrow, man. Be there. Matter of fact,
yo,
Mario, what you doing tonight, bro? What you doing tonight? What good son?
Mario Machete be out there?
Yeah, you gotta come out.
I'm
Yo, man,
outside. I'm on my block right now, Blue. I come down there.
where you at?
I'm on 183rd.
Yeah, but listen, it's already 9 o'clock. You know about I can't be outside?
Yo, you know good and well they watching, boy. Yo,
Hey,
nah, bro.
listen,
You crew.
the first thing
Oh
she
yeah,
told me,
somebody had
right?
put a good somebody had
Yo,
to put a
listen,
good question in the
she
chat
came
though.
here already. They came here one time already. They had
My
4
man
police here. You know what I'm saying? They came up here. She came, talked to me. She left. She had 4 police with her. But when I first came home, she told me from the beginning, you're a high-profile inmate, a person, and I'm going to be on your ass. But you give me 50-50, I'll give you 50-50 back. I don't want to hear your name. I don't want to know about you getting in trouble. If you get in trouble, I'm sending your ass back. So I definitely don't want her on my ass.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
She's a black female, and she went to Colony College, so she educated, and you know when she laid down, I can't complain. So all right, you know.
Hey yo,
So
it's two questions that popped up, right? One,
yo, Mikey, go back to the questions, Mikey.
One was about Mayor Adams, right? And then Nari Turner put a question up too.
Okay, go back to the question.
That I like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One was
KK said that
Mayor Adams'
Turner asked the
initiative
question.
and what he's putting out there as far as this mass incarceration thing, because he's trying to lock dudes up.
Yeah,
And
he just started that again.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah. And
the stop and frisk.
Yeah.
He just changed a different name to it.
Yeah, that's a.
They already stopped me one time already.
Yo, it's kind of like an oxymoron, right? Because at the end of the day, you already know that when it was around, they say that, the way they impose the law, you know what I'm saying, and practice it, you know what I'm saying, violate our rights, you know what I'm saying, as black and tan people, right? For lack of a better term. So he's trying to bring it back. But when you look at the reality of it, when gangs make up 1%, right, of the country's population, but is accountable for close to 40% of the homicide rate. That's why they talking so bad. But we got to be real careful on using the term gang, because the way they define gang, we got to understand how they define gang first to understand what we get. Because at the end of the day, you could be an individual that doing good, doing shit for the community. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can all hear you, Mel.
Okay. So it's like you could be doing good for the community, X, Y, Z, and everything, and have certain ties to people and everything, and you see throwing it up and you see this thing going on, and then when that conspiracy go down with that gang, you know what I'm saying, you're going to go down with that, because what you're demonstrating is that I'm a part of what they perceive as to be a criminal organization that's dealing with criminal activity. So if you around and involved with people that's dealing with them type of activities, then, it's only a matter of a time before you get caught up in shit. You know what I'm saying? And, and the sad part about that rhetoric is this. They, because they constantly change the definitions as things evolve. You know what I mean? And so what they saying is 3 or more people, you know what I'm saying, that have the same sign, you know what I'm saying, that have the same colors and so forth and so on, and creating criminal activity, that's gang. You know what I'm saying? But you don't see nobody else or other social people, because you have other, like, what is called hybrid gangs or something like that, where those are just individuals that's not really associated with no gang, but these are the people who they associate with on their block, you know what I'm saying, and if need be, they gonna hold themselves down, you know what I'm saying, from any other gangs that's around. They not gang banging, they not doing this, and they're not doing that. But according to their definition, they are still considered gangs. So it's like, we gotta really be mindful on how that's being approached, because those are our children. When that situation happened in the Bronx around my way with that 11-month-old baby, when she got shot and everything, allegedly that was a 14-year-old baby that was doing the firing, and they was having a whole you know what I'm saying, couple of minutes shootout. It wasn't like they was just shooting around the corner and he ran. They was running for blocks, exchanging fire back and forth. You know what I'm saying? These are kids right here that we dealing with, and so the targets and everything gonna be our children. That's why the city is spending so much money for people like us that's credible messengers, the ones, you know what I'm saying, that they've been hearing for years, you know what I'm saying, the ones that they know that is real, the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that's really about the people that's gonna come out here and put this work. It's nothing for a coward to give, you know what I'm saying, to utilize our youth for their own personal gain when they ain't gonna put in their own work, they ain't gonna do this, they ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But when you can actually get somebody to put down a gun from stopping him from killing somebody else, that's when you start utilizing your strength. That's when you start utilizing your power and your influence in a proper way. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need police. They feel they need police because we sitting out around sitting there looking at each other dogs. We walking around the street. You know how you see, I walk my dog, somebody else walks their dog. You see how when the dogs walking around, when they walk and they see each other, they start getting aggressive, whatever. That's how a lot of, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, sadly speaking, but when we see each other walking down the street, we don't compliment each other. We stare at each other and act like, well, naturally we're enemy when actually we all going through the same struggles. You know what I'm saying? We might be related or we might, even know the same people somewhere down the line. Who knows?
Yo, Mel, you know
what I'm saying?
Something.
So our whole mindset, the mindset of those that have the influence have changed because, you know what I'm saying, we got to hold the people in the music, we got to hold accountable a lot of people that's accountable that these kids and everything that's influenced by and they following. You know what I mean?
Well, let me
say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say something to the first part you said, right? So, and I always got to use history because what we see today didn't just exist out of nowhere. All right. And what I mean by this is that while we may be in the year 2022, the events of today preceded, existed before we came into this moment here. So let me rephrase that. What took place in the 1800s is just as significant as what took place in the 1900s and what took place in 2000s. And my point is saying that is this. So yes, they're gonna group us all up to be criminals. You know why? Because the system itself from its inception was always designed to do that. They always criminalized us. They always made laws to make us seem as if we were more threatening than it was actual. Remember, they enslaved us and they made it appear as if we were criminals when we was trying to free ourselves from that slavery. So the system always been designed to criminalize us. But on a more deeper level, this is where I'm speaking about the issue as I was talking to everybody before you got here. The individuals who have the influence are the individuals themselves who are manipulating the youth, getting them to think that they can do what they want them to do for their own diabolical objectives. That's just as criminal, bro. These is the individuals we need to stop doing this stuff to. These are the individuals we need to hold to account. These is the individuals who we need to expose. To say, listen, we don't need no more black kids or Latino kids going to prison no more. You know why? Because we was the ones that went there already. We already know what prison is like. So why the hell I need my kids going to prison when we already know what prison is like? Blue Boy did 39 years. I did 25 years. MikeyB did 25 years. You did 21 years. Why the hell do Shaquell did over 30 years in the pen? Why the hell do we need a blueprint on how to fail or go to jail? You dig what I'm saying? But look, another question. Somebody asked a question about Mayor Adams. This IB. He said Mayor Adams about to initiate mass incarceration. How can we come together to save the youth from doing this time? Who wants to answer that question? Mayor Adams is about to reinitiate mass incarceration. How can we come together to save the youth from doing this time? That's the question.
Doing what we doing now, showing brotherly love, keeping them on the streets, making them do the right thing, or
educate the people.
You can't make them do anything, but you can speak to them and give them lessons and show them what's right. Give them good examples. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing, unity. We had a lot of unity before.
We gotta
baby.
You seeing it right now.
We gotta always remember, right?
Hold on, let the sister speak, Mel. What you said, baby Jim?
I said we doing it right now. YouTube is where these young dudes is going to even follow the blueprint, but they looking at the wrong stuff. Right now, what y'all all saying is positive. They're seeing that.
I agree.
So this is what they need. You know how many texts I get? Like, yo, I watched the whole show. I learned so much. Yo, these are young guys. If they only get the example of what's fake, how can they tell the difference?
They can't.
Y'all showing them what real is. Now they learning. That's how you start. You have to show them. They're not the type to. You can't just pound it in their head no more. Hey, read this and do it. No, you have to. They visual. Like we doing right now, sitting here having a conversation. They're watching.
There you
They're
go.
learning. They're saying, "Yo,
Yes.
I'm not trying to be in jail 39 years like this guy, man."
Wow.
But these dudes
I
are
went to
still
jail.
gangster.
I went to jail when I was 16 years old. I'm 56 years old right now.
Your whole life there. Your whole life there. And look at you out now. And you free. And you don't plan on going back.
Hey, yo, baby Jim. I think we need to really put that in perspective. Blu Boy said that he went to jail when he was 16 and came out when he was 56. So I really think we need to put that in perspective, man.
Cool, you let me all right.
Yo, y'all tuned in to We Locked In, man. I'm your host, Moshe Canty. Hit that like button. I see there's a lot of likes, but we can do better than that, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, man. Put your comments in the chat. I'm here with my co-host, MikeyB. KK, unfortunately, his phone died, so he got to take care of some family business. I'm here with Blu Boy, Shaquell, MelKross, and the sister Baby Jim. G5 Bree put a question in the chat. He said, question for y'all. Did y'all ever have that feeling like y'all was never gonna come home? Like we was never gonna come home?
I did.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What you mean, Blue?
No. Yeah, I never thought I was gonna make it to the street.
Yo.
Never thought I was gonna make it to the street. Listen, let me tell you something, right? And it's crazy. I'm speaking about that right now, but the reality is, man, if they would never let me go, this shit right here, I was gonna blast somebody over there that was over there right now with me. Because he was a rapo, he raped his daughter, and he was an ex-correction officer. He was a Rikers Island correctional. And he said some slick shit out of his mouth. And I told him, I said, yo, look, my man, I'm about to go to the board. So stay away from me, man.
When you came out the box, you were still in Wendy?
Huh?
You were still in Wendy when you came out the box?
Nah.
Where you went home from, Blue?
I left with the Southport. I went from Wendy to Southport to Comstock, and they dropped about 100 letters on me.
Oh my goodness.
And then from Comstock, where you went?
And from Comstock, I went to Southport because somebody planted a knife in my cell and told the police I had a knife.
Classic. The classic knife in the cell. Damn.
So where you came home
They
from?
still doing that?
From Comstock. Because I thought I beat the ticket. I beat the ticket on Article 78. They sent me back to Comstock. And then soon I got there, they put me straight in RPC.
Oh.
Then from there, I went home. I came home.
Wow.
That was around the time when I had last spoke to you, Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm going to keep it real, right, Blue? Mikey? Yo, there was one time, I can't say exactly when, but I really thought I was going to die in jail. And I thought it was going to be because I was fighting police in every freaking jail. So, I mean, I was never on a CERT team moves. There was only a few individuals in the state that was like that. Blue, I know you was on being moved with the CERT team. I was never being moved with the CERT, but let me tell you what they was doing to me, Blue. They was treating me like on a different type of level. Like they was really, I don't know what this was about, but they was moving me early in the morning, on Saturdays, on Sundays, late at night. They would just come and just move me. And I was like, yo, they really about to make their move. So it got to a point where I was like, I really felt like they was gonna take me in like a dark spot where there was no cameras at, and they was gonna say, "Yo, Moshe Canty, he tried to come out his cuffs," so they was gonna fabricate something. Because I know you guys know this, but they done made up so much lies that I knew that they was gonna make up a story that I did something I didn't do, and nobody would know. All y'all would hear is, "Yo, Mo wilded out again, and the police killed him." That's what I always thought was gonna happen to me. So that was a thought in my mind. I ain't gonna lie, I did thought I was gonna die in jail. That's a fact. Word.
Yeah.
Word.
When I was on Rikers Island, I had caught some new charges. They had put me over there with MelKross, and you know I had double homicide, and I had attempts too.
Yo, Mel, mute yourself, Mel.
So you know, when I caught them new charges, I caught 2 new charges on Rikers Island on officers. So you know, I was like, it's over. I was just going hard. I was like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? But you know, God had another plan. I'm back out here. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a blessing. I know it's a blessing how everything falls. You know what I'm saying? And how everything works. Believe me. You know what I'm saying? We all here for a reason. A lot of guys, you know, I know a lot of guys in prison that got much less than me, and they got more time. Like my man Bay Lloyd, Free Bay Lloyd. He didn't even do the murder that he's in jail. He got 1 murder. He got 85 years, bro. He got 85 years to life, bro. That's murder crazy. That they know he didn't actually do. They know he didn't do the murder, but it's so political. It happened in downtown Manhattan, and it's so political he can't even get out of prison. So with my case, with me being a big homie, with them knowing who I was, with me having assaults on staff, with me having a lot of, I was getting busy up north. I did a lot up north, a lot of violence. So with them knowing that, I thought it was a good chance I wouldn't be coming home. It was a good chance.
Yeah.
Even though we was working, you know, baby Jim, our family, my people was writing me letters. I was doing a lot that I needed to do. I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Yo, when I left Wendy's and I went to that medium, I knew I could make it home though. They said, don't come back. They hit me with 1 year when I left. At that last board I went to in Wendy's, they said, don't come back with no tickets. They hit me with 1 year. Every other time they hit me with 2 years. And yo, Blue, when I went to that ball board, right? I was waiting for you to come out with the box because they called you first, then they called me. I said, look at this lineup. We all getting hit. First, then they called me, and then they called this other short Spanish kid. He didn't give a fuck about the parole board. He went in like, listen, I'm going home. I go home. All right, fuck you. I'm leaving. Us 3 was the lineup. I said, this all the guys is getting hit. Everybody else is going home. All them dudes made it. They hit me with 1 year. They told me, yo, come back with no tickets, and the next month they dropped me to a medium. You know, I was hollering at Ray Ray and Pop Easy and them still too, right?
Yeah.
I be sending them pictures and shit, you heard?
Hey,
that's good, man.
Yo, Quell, what about you? You ever thought you were gonna die in jail?
Go ahead, Quell.
Oh,
go ahead, Quell.
Thought that never crossed my mind. Even when I was in Attica, a lot of things was happening, especially the situation that happened with Common Mess Hall. And the homies went back to the mess hall a few days later and turned it out. I guess a couple people got fucked up real bad, and they started telling the police that I was in the box sending word out that they better respond to that situation with DI and Ka. So they moved me to Southport like 2 o'clock in the morning. I moved right next door to J Dub, but I got there B3. But I had no fear nothing. But no, I guess I can imagine how people feel that way. I just never thought that way. I'm never was a pessimistic. I always thought positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm optimistic too.
Tell everybody too. Yeah, but I know how you feel, especially when you got a history with the poison history. Like it's crazy. You start thinking all type of shit. I was moving like that too late at night, but I was CMCA. I wasn't moving my cert. I was moving like a sergeant and 3 police, shit like that. And they moved me from jail to jail. I never go to no transit, none of that stuff. But I'm gonna tell everybody that Powerful, when I left earlier, Powerful had called me. He sent his love to everybody. He kind of shy to come on YouTube. Man, I ain't messing with no cameras or nothing, you know?
Come on, man. Powerful to pull up, man.
Yo, tell that beanhead chocolate.
He just got parole today.
Tell that chocolate Hershey Kiss head brother of mine. I said, stop playing, man.
That nigga ain't coming up. That nigga scared. That ain't fucking with none of that
Nah,
shit.
but tell him we understand, man. We send our love and congratulations for getting off that freaking parole crap. Word.
Yeah, I said, yeah, we ain't talking no gang stuff, none of that stuff. We talking positive.
Nah. We ain't with all that, man. That other stuff, that's for them other channels. No disrespecting nobody in particular, but nah, we don't have time for all that stuff. We done did enough of that, man. Your Red Diamond, shout it out to you too, my brother. Another question the sister asked, Nari, she said, hold on, let me go back and ask it. Let me go look for it.
Did she say something about how do you make the manual?
Yeah, like a blueprint. She mentioned that, sis.
I seen that, and I was thinking, you make it in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, it's up to all of us in our neighborhoods. When we see something up, you holler at these little dudes, and you be like, "Yo, this is not how you move. This is how you move. That's not really gangster. You look crazy. You look like a whole cornball. That's how you do it."
Yo, somebody put
you
in the
can't
chat.
wait for nobody else to do it. You'll be waiting forever.
We ain't asking no. We just celebrating freedom up here right now, man. This is Blu Boy show, man.
Wow,
this is show, man. This is homecoming. I'm about to change the whole name to this shit, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? This shit is legendary, bro. I love to see a real dude come home, bro. He deserves freedom, bro. He's a great dude.
Nah, that's true.
Great dude. He's a great brother, bro. He's a great brother.
I mean, listen. You don't have to necessarily know somebody to share the same sentiments, the same struggle. We come from the same ghettos. East New York ain't no different than South Jamaica, Queens. South Jamaica, Queens ain't no different than Lower East Side. Lower East Side, same thing as the South Bronx. I don't care how many bodies they found in the building. No disrespect to nobody that died, but we all have bodies in our communities. We all saw the same level of death and destruction in our communities. You know, ain't nobody up here glorifying how much more death we saw than the other. You know what I'm saying? The reality is that we all come from a very tough environments. That's just the reality. But and that's a good point you raised, baby Jim. I think that to Nari's question about there being a blueprint for the youth. For anybody that knows, I'm an assistant director for a youth program. And not only I oversee 4 programs in 4 different areas in Brooklyn. I'm in Fort Greene, I'm in Flatbush, I'm in Canarsie, and I'm in Brownsville. Every day of the week, I'm in either of these places. And I'm downtown Brooklyn, right? That's where our main office is at. So I'm always in the hood talking to the youth. I was just with talking to MikeyB and KK yesterday. I pulled up 5 young bros. I could be in Crip territory, Blood territory, Woo territory. I don't care. I'm jumping out my whip. I'm not afraid of these kids. So the whole notion of you, listen, that stuff, I'm not afraid of that. So the question is we can't be afraid of the youth. You dig what I'm saying? And the first thing I start with, I say, listen, just hear me out, young blood. All I gotta do is just tell y'all a quick story. I just came home from doing 25 years. Real talk. So from prison. I just came home from doing 25. I'm gonna start the conversation like that. Just came home from doing 25 years in prison.
I did the same thing.
That's how you, Blue. When you start from that, they listen. They like, hold on, let me listen to this old timer here.
Yeah, listen, I went to Queensbridge with my boy Chucky, the homeboy, and he brought me into the center. They got a center over there in Queensbridge, and they had a bunch of little young kids there, young brothers and young sisters. When I went in there, they said, "Yo, there's my man right here. I want to introduce you to you." I said, "My name is Blu Boy," and I said, "Let me start off by saying that I just finished doing 39 years in prison.
Wow.
I was in the box for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And I went in for that. And they were like, someone was eager to learn more about it. And then you had like maybe 1 or 2 that, like, like, so, you know what I'm saying? I don't know you, you know what I'm saying? So, but you're always going to find that. If you get 1 or 2 to listen and change their way, that's the goal right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter if, I got a thing going on right now. My man want me to go talk to the schools and go to different places and talk to the youth. I don't got no problem with that. Because like I said, I started off in juvenile homes. that only prepared me for the big leagues, in which it started Rikers Island, Attica, Comstock, so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? And you give somebody 25 to life at 16, 17 years old, and then you put them in an environment like Rikers Island, what you expect to get out of that?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Then when you go upstate and you got to deal with police upstate jumping on dudes and jumping on brothers and sisters or whatever, what do you think is going to happen from there? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. You know, you got to be strong-minded and always learn. Get your education straight. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the only way you're going to leave that. You know?
Have you, yo, Blue, have you had any, well, let me ask the first question that I want to ask before I ask that second one. The first question is, have you thought of like incorporating yourself, like owning your own business, like doing consulting? And the reason I ask you that is because you have so much experience with the criminal justice system, with the gang subculture, with just being a young individual that has experience, so much that you've experienced in prison. Did you ever think that perhaps you can then now incorporate yourself into a legal business so that you can travel around the country and be like a motivational speaker or something like that? Did that thought ever cross your mind?
Yeah, that was brought to my attention a couple of times already since I've been out.
And the reason I asked that, big bro, because I do that.
Yeah, I know.
I do that. And if you need help in helping to like get your business off the ground, like constructing it and things like that, give me a call, bro. Like I can help you in the early stages of helping to formulate it, helping you put together a plan as to how you can market and brand yourself, so that because you got so much experience and a lot of people can benefit from it. I'm talking about from all over. And I look forward to seeing you travel to really, 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 really help change a lot of individuals, because your story is needed. It's really needed, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Or I guess my second question is, so have you had any job opportunities lined up? And if so, how does that look for you?
Well, right now, the crazy thing is this, right? My name is Luis Rosado, right?
Yeah.
That's what I went in jail with. But I get my birth certificate and I got a different name. Yeah, I got a whole different name. So now I've been having problems trying to get my ID straight up. So that's the thing right now I'm going through, and a social security card. So all that you know, I'm going through right now. I'm trying to straighten all that out now because I got job offers. I got like 4 or 5 job offers already. They just waiting for me to get my shit straightened out, and I can pick one of them jobs, you know what I'm saying, and start working. Because sooner or later, everybody, I've been blessed with so many people, you know, giving me money, clothes. I've been blessed with that. And I appreciate everything everybody have done. But sooner or later, that's going to stop too. And, you know, so you got to be ready to move on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I need a job. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to work with that, with the ID and all that other stuff. After I get that straightened out, I should be in a better position. But right now, as it stands right now, I'm in a state of limbo right now.
Yeah, and
they got me going to a program. They got me going to angry management. I'm like, I don't need no goddamn angry management. Do you think I got enough for that in jail?
Wow.
But that's what they want me to take. So I've been going to angry management.
Yeah.
And the way they got me going at is a ghetto. How you want somebody to go to angry management and right down the block from angry management, you got a whole bunch of gang members selling drugs. It don't make no sense to me.
It don't make no sense. Hey, yo, what about? Because you know we have this episode that we do every other Thursday called Trauma Thursdays.
All right.
Trauma. What is it called, MikeyB? It's called Therapy Thursdays. Yes, thank you, my brother. I apologize. So it's called Therapy Thursdays, and we have our brother, Josh Smith. Joseph Williams come up. He did like 14 years, but he speaks about trauma, like various forms of trauma, the trauma that we experience in the Black community, in the Latino community, but trauma that we had in the community before going to prison, trauma we had while we were in prison, and trauma that we had after prison. So I guess my question to you is, there's no doubt with 39 years in prison, there's a level of trauma. The question is, have you tried to address the mental, the emotional, all of what you had to go through under those circumstances?
Well, personally, I feel personally that I'm normal. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know, I don't feel that. I don't feel no trauma about the things I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But I got somebody tell me I got PTS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they say, because you said, Blue, how can you not have that? You've been through mad stuff. You've been beat up by the police. You've been stabbed. You've been in war zones. You know, you got to have some kind of mental somewhere messed up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel that way. But maybe somebody sees something I don't. You know?
Nah, you're a good fool, man. You move around. I was around you, man. I looked in your eyes, man. You ain't crazy. You good, bro. You gonna make it, bro. You good. You know what I'm saying? You know how to move, Blue. So
just because you got PTSD don't mean you crazy.
I ain't say crazy. You ain't gotta be crazy to have.
Nah, I'm not saying. I'm not saying from you. You say it was crazy, Moshe. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've been around you. I see you for who you are. You have humility. You can think, bro. You're not just a reactionary. You're not gonna just react. So I understand you gonna make it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just keep yourself around the right individuals. You know what I'm saying? That's what's most important. You know what I mean? You know who the knuckleheads is. You know who the busters. You know the bozos. You know what I'm saying? You already know that. And I heard, a couple of guys already told me they was around you, trying to get you into talking to these youth and stuff like that. I already heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and Mo had talked to somebody about that, one of the OGs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He told us that you was doing that. So just keep doing that, and you're gonna make it. This is gonna be easy for you, bro. Just enjoy your freedom.
Yeah, I agree with
enjoy
that.
your freedom, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
It's gonna be easy for you, bro. Just enjoy your freedom, because let me tell you something. When dudes know you was a real and you was a stand-up dude, unlike a lot of these people that don't get respected, you don't listen to, they're gonna respect you no matter where you at, bro.
Absolutely.
I came to another town that's not my town because my wife is here. You know,
yeah, I know.
You know my story, but I'm just saying so everybody else will know. I had options to go back to where I was from. I had a place to stay out there, and parole told me where they wanted me to go. You know what I'm saying? Because if I went somewhere else, my wife would have just moved with me to Queens or wherever else I went. They told me to come here. I got with the youth. I got with the community. I'll be around the community. These guys respect me. They know my story. I lead with that. When I talk to these young guys and they out here in the street doing, they wilding, I just did 25 years. We respect you, OG, because they understand I came from where they came from. I know your life, bro. I was your age doing the same shit you doing now. See, that's the problem why these kids ain't listening to these people, because they don't got no real respect in their community. You're not a credible messenger because nobody really respects you. You didn't go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, you went through some shit. You might have told on somebody. You might have did some other shit. And now dudes like, hold up. You ain't the one. That's why you can't talk, because you don't have no credibility in your community. But you have all the credit. You have all the credibility in the world. So everything is going to be easy for you, bro. It's going to be easy for you out here, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
On the internet, though, because they use this as a way to exploit you, bro.
Yeah, they will.
I'm not saying you did another good interview, but these dudes will try to exploit you, bro. You know how this shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, yeah, no, I want to applaud. Shout out to Nayboy, man. And I'm not familiar with the sister, but no, shout out to that team over there. I think it was called Geyser.
Her name is Solo Charm.
Yeah, Solo Charm. All right, that's the sister. Okay. Yeah, that was a beautiful thing, man. Really beautiful, man, that they can sit down with you, man. Y'all could break bread and stuff like that. Nayboy's a good brother, man. Really, really solid. So it's really, really good that you sat with good people, man, they were able to embrace you on that level, man. Appreciate that, because people want to know who you are, what your story is, and stuff like that. It's only natural. So to Mikey B's point, it's so nasty out here that something, a snippet that they heard on this platform, a snippet here, somebody will repost it just so they can get views, and it's a real nasty world. And this is what we're trying to change. Mikey B and us, we're trying to change the culture of this so that individuals understand when you come on this platform, it's a history of individuals that got relationships with each other. You dig what I'm saying? Although you and I never met physically, Blue, you know what I'm saying? I knew you my whole bit, right? You know what I'm saying? It was like I didn't have to be with you to know you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you knew Mikey B, and Mikey B's my comrade. You know what I'm saying? You knew SoulB, SoulB's my comrade. He's my big brother. Like stuff like that. It's like we were always one person away from the next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like 3, 4, 5 generations. It's that one person. Wag, Blu Boy, Shaquell, Blu Boy. It's like you always next to your brothers and stuff like that. So we got nothing but love for you. We support you. If you need anything from us, man, we're here to support you. We'll pull up on you. Definitely take you out to eat. I know you love to eat. We know that.
Listen.
We know that.
Listen. I had so much steak. I don't even want to see a steak.
Yo, I was like that with lobster. Yo, my wife, bro, she's on some lobster and shrimp shit. I ate so much lobster with butter sauce. I said no more butter. Yo, I had to tell her don't make no more of that shit. I don't want to eat none of that shit, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
but MelKross got to come. He got to come in low. He over there playing games.
Quell?
MelKross?
Oh, Mel,
you got to come down here. Pull up here tomorrow.
Hey, I was going to pull up on you tonight. You like, so I got you tomorrow, man. Pull up on you tomorrow, B.
How you going to pull up on the night? How you going to do that?
No, I got going earlier, I told him when I first came on that I had pull on him right now. Huh?
Man,
you couldn't pull up. It was 9 o'clock already. It was past 9.
You tripping.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Yeah,
Yo, Blue, he's about to pull up on you. It's 9:30.
Yeah, you my comrade. Like, I'm outside, so you know what I'm saying? So if that was an option, I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, right then and there, like, you know what I mean? Motherfucker gotta stay here playing until I want to see my guy. I'm gonna pull up on you, pull up on you ASAP. Like, you know what I mean?
Pull up tomorrow.
It's good to be home, and it's good the fact that, that's a fact. That's a fact. We'll do. And what time you want to come down tomorrow? We said we gotta go, bro. All right, I'm gonna find out my schedule is tomorrow, but so I can either put up on you before I go to work, or I can put up on you after I go to work. After I come home and get off work.
All right. Just let me know. You got my number. Call me.
Yo, man. Yeah, man. It's good to see you, though, Blue, man. Yo, Mel, man, I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna pull back up.
You know what's crazy, though, man? That I'm glad that, like, Blue, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people that was in jail for a long time, man, that was abused by the system, they political situation, and so forth and so on, that they was able to see the light of day, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit is dope. Even, I don't know if y'all remember, or if y'all even brother Don P from Albany.
Yeah, I know Don P. Yeah.
You know he got exonerated, right?
Yeah, we know.
He was exonerated and was released. And he be with us. He be coming down here with us, doing with me and my son. He coming out here doing with us. And we about to go back up there to Albany. But Sunday we're gonna do some shit right there by Mount Haven Project, on Wooders Avenue, 142. You know what I'm saying? We'll give out some shit, you know what I'm saying? Give out some like clothes, like, you know what I'm saying, people that might need little shit and whatever, okay, you know what I'm saying? Just have the shit out to be able to give out, whatever. But probably like in a week or so, I'm gonna have something also. I'm gonna put something in my hood Women just be giving them out food and shit like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whoever feel they want to pull up, whatever, you know, whatever they pull up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I be doing shit like, you know, and I don't even know. More than likely, I be doing it on my own. I ain't going to do it like with my job. Like, I ain't going to be, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's ways to do things, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you be doing this work and you be meeting, you know what I'm saying, certain, you know, different, you know how to get certain resources, you know what I'm saying? And them resources is for the people, so we are the conduits to make sure that not only we get the message, the mental food to them, but we can get them something to consume, you know what I'm saying? That also, that's good as well. They use the money that they're going to spend on that and on something else, you know what I mean? And this is the thing right here. When we tell one of these young guys that got $500 jeans and this and the other, they'll stop doing this, stop doing that, but we won't. Even if nobody who's doing that, but somebody that's even just out there on their own making their bread and whatever, and we tell them, yo, nah, you know, say, you know, come to this program, do this and the other, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They might really want to do that. They might really want to do that. It's like, but if I go there, then I'm gonna miss this bread that I'm gonna get over here. So that's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when we speak to these individuals, or you know what I'm saying, us as being who we are, you know what I'm saying, we always gotta find, you know what I'm saying, have that way for them. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Because what I know and I understand and I recognize is that what the sister said earlier is that they're visionaries. You know what I'm saying? They see things. So when they see a lot of dudes that's out here talking about what we talking about and stuff like that, normally they be dressed down, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, they change their ways, you know what I'm saying, or they just being modest or whatever the case may be. That's not what they want to see. That's not what they're going to be relative to. You know what I'm saying? You got to show them that you can look how, you know what I'm saying, how some of these, you know what I'm saying, you know, rappers or some of these individuals look and all that shit, because we got to be just as loud. We can't be dummied down just because they're talking positive or because whatever case may be. We got to walk like we motherfucking statues and all that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? We got, because, you know, they're visionaries. They want to see, all right, well, what you doing, how can what you doing, you know what I'm saying, fit me or whatever. All right, we can show you how to fit, you know what I'm saying? Because we got garments, we got shit, and whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But to reach certain individuals, they have to see certain things. And I'm not just speaking about me and you or us. I'm talking about all of us that's doing this work, or all that's in that, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, on the path that we're on. You know what I'm saying, trying to do what we're doing. Also, you know what I'm saying, like with Blue, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'm an outreach worker, bro, for SOS. SOS is an acronym for Save Our Street. You know what I mean? As an outreach worker, you know what I'm saying, my job is to have at least 15 participants, you know what I'm saying, from the ages of 16 to 24. I provide all type of wraparound service for them. I mentor them, you know what I'm saying. If I don't promise I can find a job I know is one available, I try to help them get it and whatever. You know what I'm saying? We help them with resumes. You know, we send them to mental health. We do certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, even what you just said earlier, PTSD, a lot of people, that goes over a lot of people's heads. A lot of people don't believe in that. When they say that PTSD, they want to think about the army and all that other, or other stuff, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But us, you know what I'm saying, being in a situation like with you, that what you had to endure, you know what I'm saying, in your life, you know what I'm saying, what we had to endure as a people over here in society and all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Say what's up to everybody, Skully.
That shit,
Skully right here.
that we got right there, that shit was
hold on, Mel. That's
passed down to us. That shit was genetically passed down to us.
Yo, say what's up to the
MelKross,
people,
hold on. That's Skully on the phone. Yo, Skully.
Hey, Skully.
Yo, Skully.
Yo, Skully, what's up?
I know all the OGs.
Greetings, my brother. This is Skully. This
Yo, rise up, my brother.
Greetings and good night from the 876 States and Jamaica. Greetings, Skully. Greetings, brother. What's up? How y'all brothers doing?
Yo,
Skully, I said my love, Skully, always.
Skully.
Blu Boy home. They go MelKross.
Love you too, big
Yo,
bro.
Skully.
Yo, you gotta tap in with us, Skully. You gotta pull up on the channel one time, Skully. Yo, big bro, you gotta
Yo, tell you my boy I love him, man.
That's MelKross, Moshe, Shaquell, Blu Boy, SoulB was up here. You gotta come up on the channel, Merchant. This family right here.
Nah,
you know
he wanna know who's on the panel. Tell him.
They want you.
Man, Skully no good. Yo, tell him your family. Tell him Moshe, MikeyB, Blu Boy, MelKross, and freaking.
Hey, yo, Merchant. Yo, you know Skully's family. What's up, bro?
Yo, it's cracking.
All right, bro. Yeah. Yo, Skully, I see you put him in the chat. You know Skully is family, bro. You heard?
Yeah, that's my bro. Yo, MikeyB, I never met you, but I was at B Mac and all them, so I heard a lot about you when I was up top. You did?
You know that?
That's because Blu Boy, I never met him too, but if you remember, we was always in contact. King from Insane.
All right, what's cracking, old boy?
Heart to heart, Moshe, you already know a
Yeah.
lot of hats always talk about you. MelKross,
Yeah.
that's my comrade right there.
Yo, what's up, cuz? What's the deal, man? Yo, King cuz, what up, man? What's the deal?
You already know we out here maintaining, man, just keeping it pushing.
Everything.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, the other day, one of the lokes pulled up. He was like, well, he put in the chat. He was like, yo, MikeyB, yo, Moshe, man, when you gonna pull up all the lokes? I said, man, listen, y'all can come up here 50 deep. We gonna be up in the building. You feel what I'm saying?
Fact.
Somebody just said that. Before I got over there with Blu, before I was over there with Blu, in the GS9, the other GS9 crib was in Wendy's with us too. By Raja.
Raja. Rasha.
Yeah, Rasha. Yeah, he was over there. GS9, but before I was over there with him, I was in Elmira with Hot Shot. All of them was over there in Elmira with him. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. So Gangsta Dre is with a brother, right? I'm about to go to the shower. We in Elmira, we in the field house. You know it's lit out there. So I'm about to go to the shower. Dre tells the brother that he's talking to, like, yo, hold on. I'm about to escort the big homie to the shower. He was like, yo, hold up. He need a gun? You know what I'm saying? Moshe was like, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm gripped up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, bro, he good. I'm like, yo, who is that? It was another Crip. It was a lot of Crips over there in Elmira. Something happened over there when I left, you know what I'm saying, with the Crips and the homies. But, you know, a lot of our stance was because I was in Auburn with Crips. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, when I came around, when Blood started, when we came around, there was no Crips in the state, bro. Everything that came after that, we looked at y'all like brothers, like, you know, younger brothers coming up in the struggle. That's how we really looked at y'all. Only ones we was getting with was ones that was violating. That was the whole shit. If you violated somebody, then you know how that shit gonna go. But other than that, I never cared about that shit. A lot of the bigger bros, because a lot of kids from the streets, they bring that blood and Crip war to prison. That wasn't our war.
And really, we understand why it was happening. I mean, you got to look at it once the gang thing went to the streets. Then a lot of the homies and the homeboys, they was already out there. The neighborhood started.
You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us always had that ideology, like I mean, and everybody.
Yeah. Nah, we never promoted
My bad,
that. That was never our thing. Nah, I was gonna say we never promoted that right there. That just wasn't our thing at the time that we was living the lifestyle. It was just like, look, if they pull up, my thing was like, we should be doing more to come together. I always felt like if we came together, look at the unity, look at the psychological stuff that would have did to people, not only for our people overall, but the opposition. I'm talking about the administration. Hold on, you go to the yard and the Bloods and the Crips is united, they would have been like, oh, this is ridiculous. This is too much for us.
That's a fact.
That's how I was thinking.
Not to cut you, that's why I always respect even Shaquell, because I was one of the homeboys that was in Wendy. I'm talking about back from 05 to 08 when
it was considered a Crip Max. Like every Crip that came to a maximum facility wanted to land in Wendy. Know what I mean? I was like one of the first that was there even before Psych. It was me and Biz at first with a couple other homeboys, know what I mean? And Shaquell and a couple other homeboys like homies like Jay Diamonds, Sean Nitty. Niggas was like, yo, let them niggas do them. But you already know how this shit go. It's like we Crips, y'all Bloods. At the end of the day, whether it's years or weeks later or months later, bullshit is gonna happen. Know what I mean? That's one thing I always notice when whatever jail I went to is like, whether we good in the spot, no matter how long you take, bullshit is gonna happen where some fucker is gonna happen and it's gonna be something, it's gonna fuck the truth up. Know what I mean? But I've been around a lot of big homies. A lot of big, I'm talking about from GFs to old 20s. I've been around a lot, and a lot of homies show me love. Know what I mean? And that's what we got to show the youth is that, all right, you got niggas that was, pardon my language, you got brothers that's Bloods and Crips that put on that in the position that I'm in. They got deported to the country that they came from. Know what I mean? So when we sit back and think about it, like, was it really worth it? It was, but at the end of the day, you got brothers in worse predicament right now. Know what I mean? So they got to understand that. And even in Jamaica right now, I tell people that Jamaica is like 10 times the war in America. But I always tell people, because I'm on the social media, that this shit has happened all over the world with the young dudes. It's like this generation, I don't know, but we got to try to get to them.
That's
what I mean? Yeah.
The little songs of love and letting dudes understand, you know, what's really going on or how dudes really view things would change a lot of that, you heard? A lot of that would change, you heard?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. I think
you gotta change the narrative. You gotta change the narrative.
I think that doing what we're doing right now, Mikey, is therapeutic because this shows individuals that, look, all that other stuff was senseless. And I always felt like this, bro, right? We over here on the East Coast banging, right? Why would we want to go 30 years back to 1971 when dudes is living a lifestyle where hundreds of black men are being freaking killed in the streets of Los Angeles or in Watts or in Compton? I mean, Los Angeles, you know, well, it's the same thing. But my point is that why would we want to go backwards? If anything, we're on the East Coast. Why are we trying to be like somebody in Inglewood? Like, I mean, I didn't understand it. It's like we have relationships with each other. Out there in Inglewood, a lot of them individuals, they went to high school together. They went to junior high school together in some of their neighborhoods. But outside of that, some of us lived in the same projects together. When you go back to our neighborhoods in Brooklyn or the Bronx or Manhattan, some of us are in the same neighborhood. So you go to jail, you link up with the Crips and you link up with the Bloods. How you gonna go back to your same neighborhood and be beefing with individuals who you grew up with? So I just felt like it was just too stupid for me. It never made sense to me. It was too much for me. So I always felt like we needed to be coming together. So that's why anytime I got around some of the bros, the homeboys, I would always teach them and they would teach me. I noticed the reason I'm able to read the stock market is because one of the homeboys in Southport, we used to have classes every day. He taught me how to read NASDAQ and all that, S&P 500. I didn't know what none of that stuff meant. And bros used to be like, damn, you be hollering at the bro. I'm like, yeah, you crazy? That's my brother. That brother teaching me valuable information. Only thing you doing is gate banging all day. Like that don't make you my brother. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, man, we had a lot of misplaced values and individuals didn't want to stand up and be leaders in their generation. They wanted to just follow the trend. I hated that. But, you know, that's another story. But nowadays, we got to use our influence, our platforms to kind of bring everybody together. We could do it. It's just going to take a matter of time. I think we locked in. I think our platform. Listen, MikeyB, a month ago, we came up with this idea of we locked in. Me, MikeyB, and KK. That's right. Anytime television history classes. And you know what's, yo, how many beefs have we squashed between individuals that was considered to be big homies, or everybody come to us and say, yo, man, I want to talk to such and such. And we kind of brought everybody together. So this platform is positive, man. I mean, we just had Skully. Are you freaking kidding me? Skully from Yard? This is crazy. This is nuts. So, you know, it's you know, we gonna be all right, man.
Yo, it's a blessing that we all out here, though. Let me tell you something, though. We all out here for a reason together like this.
That's a fact, bro.
For a reason.
That's
a lot of dudes overlook the fact that they let us all out at a certain time together like this. This is amazing, bro. Absolutely. All the dudes that just came home, that's like, let me tell you something. When I was on my way home, when I went to my parole board, the CO on duty, right? He said, thank COVID. I think Ja, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Rastafari Selassie out of first. But that's what it is, bro. This is a blessing. We out here for a reason, bro. With all the stuff that's going on in the community, we out here for a reason, bro. And we can't overlook that. A lot of guys I see that's coming on this internet and overlooking that, they going straight back to prison. Or they going in a box. See what I'm saying? So I make sure I keep that in front of my mind, bro, that I'm out here to help these kids and try to teach them a lesson from my life. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And you know what you was doing in there, Blue. You know what I'm saying? You a good brother, you know what I mean? And you know, just be the same guy out here. It's gonna be easy for you, bro.
Well, man,
it's gonna be easy for you, bro. You got a lot mad love. You know, everybody mess with you, Blue. You know what I'm saying? You know,
y'all tuned in to We Locked In. I'm your host, Moshe Canty, man. I'm here with my co-host, MikeyB. I'm here with the big bro, man, Blu Boy. We've had an esteemed panel pull up, man. Shaquell, SoulB. We had a lot of brothers pull up, man.
Skully, I gotta change the whole title.
Skully. Like, I mean, let's just be honest here, man. These are our elders, man. So, you know, paying respect is like, that's just obvious. You know, we've been here going on 2.5 hours, man, and like we always do, man, that We Locked In, man. We want to go around, man, so brothers can kind of leave their last thoughts. You know, if there's anything you want to say, it's up to you, man. But what's some closing thoughts you want to leave us with? Leave the listeners with, Blu Boy.
Man, listen, man. Get that knowledge, man. Stay wise and stay free, man.
What about you, Mikey?
No, we got another Shaquell still. Shaquell.
Nah, Quell got bumped off. I think he probably. Oh, that's Quell.
Yeah.
Not right here.
I thought you was
Quell been quiet. Yo, you know what's crazy?
You know why?
I gotta say this. Quell put me on this. He told me, yo, come on, MikeyB gonna be there and all that. I come on, and he's quiet through the whole thing.
It's your show. We said
it's not. The Blu Boy show. What he said?
Blu Boy show. I'm about to put that.
I ain't trying to dim it.
You gotta change the title.
Boy show.
I'm about to change the whole title of this shit. I gotta change the title, bro.
Yo, Sonny Blacko, you missed the epic show, Sonny Black. Facts. Everybody was up here. You missed it, man.
SoulB,
you wowed out,
bro.
How you gonna miss this?
Skully, come on, bro.
Blu Boy, Quell. This is getting stupid by the second.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Bro. Legendary, man. But you know, dude's gonna come out. MelKross, come on, bro.
Come on,
man. Dude's gonna show up for you, though, Blue. You always showed up for everybody. You was a great brother in prison. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing nobody can't never say, that you wasn't a good brother. And you're gonna get that respect. You're gonna get that love out here in the streets, bro. That's gonna come to you. You're gonna get it from homies. You're gonna get it from Crips. You're gonna get it from the neutral guys. You know how this shit go, Blue. You know how it go, bro.
He gonna get it from the
same thing in prison.
He gonna get it from the Arabs. He gonna get it from the Pakistanis.
Yeah, everybody. You know that. You know that, Blue. You know that.
Hey, yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Mikey, leave us with some words, man. What you got to tell the listeners, man?
And I'm glad to see Blu Boy home, a real one. You know what I'm saying? A legend. You know, it's a blessing. You know, I'm glad SoulB, all of them, you know, they all pulled up for him. He deserved that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wow. He did that years. He stood up all that time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he was a great brother, bro. It's rare to find a good dude. I mean, we've been through there, bro. Most dudes in there is snakes. Most dudes is cowards. Gonna talk behind your back. He talked in your face. He told you what it was, and he did what he had to do in all those given situations, bro. But more, what more can we do but celebrate his freedom?
Yeah, and that's why I had to, we had to like tell Skull like you out of line, bro. Like you our brother, but
I'm glad Disko apologized. Great show.
you out of line. You out of line, bro. You are way out of line. And that's our brother, but being your brother means holding your brother to account. You can't be our brother and say you're not freaking wrong. Like, let's just keep it real. So
and that's what I want to do is like let me say something else, because the title of the show was, the whole thing I wanted to do was to show dudes what we should be doing on here. Wow. Because really dudes is legends. Dudes is legends to these kids out here. Wow. So if they see us coming up here acting stupid and we acting like normal internet dudes, then we look like internet dudes instead of the upstanding people that we are that held it down. And we came out here with positive vibes or righteous people that we are.
Absolutely.
We look at only. Let me tell you something. CK, he keeps it good. I big up to CK. Quell, he handles things like a respected elder supposed to. You know what I'm saying? When I see him, I watch his interviews. No matter how much dudes talk crazy, Quell is always keeping his composure, like Blu Boy just did.
Absolutely.
You gotta hold yourself with respect, bro. You can't come out here, because then these dudes on the internet, the people, if everybody's acting the same, they're gonna think you just like these meatballs on the internet.
Absolutely.
You make yourself look like, so now they don't know who is who, and they following all these lames, and they listening to them and getting a bunch of bullshit. Come on, bro. So that's the only thing I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta change the title to this shit. The title of this is definitely gonna be "Welcome Home, Blu Boy."
You gotta man. Anyway, I'm gonna pass the mic to my elder Shaquell. So if you want to leave our listeners with something, what you gonna leave us with, big bro?
I'm just hoping that we get past this color barrier, man, and brothers can unite on all levels, man. I ain't talking about just black and blue, but all colors. You know what I'm saying? That we're the strongest force out there. We also the greatest force of destruction against ourselves too. But we all come together and build, especially the older ones that can reach the younger ones, or it's levels to it, or the older ones that can reach the ones that's under them, that can reach the ones that's under them. Sometimes it go through layers like that, but at the same time, like programs like you have, Moshe, and programs like Man Up and Life Camp and GMAC, other programs that you get the kids off the street, like MelKross said, all that's under cure violence. Get these kids jobs, man, get them something constructive to do, because you can't tell them what to do if you don't have anything, no alternatives for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
need that alternative, man. Get us some jobs or programs. They have to be a job. What do you like to do? That's what we used to do at GMAC. What do you like to do? Or what do you do in your spare time? What's therapeutic to you? Rapping. The big man, we're gonna link up with AT Mitchell. We got a studio right over there in a little center. Get you over there some free studio time. You go over there and rap. Right. We was doing that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We play ball. Matter of fact, my man got the center where he trained brothers how to play ball. You know what I'm saying? He was a former pro basketball player. He got injured. He couldn't play no more. Stuff like that. We need to really get their mind off the streets and back on other constructive things.
Yeah. That's it, big bro.
Well, I was like to say, I definitely appreciate the time and the good love that was given to me today.
Yo, get my Quell, send him my number. Text me, man. Text me your number, Blue.
Yeah, likewise, Quell, please.
I'm pulling up out there, man.
Please, no, that's a fact. Please. So I definitely got to pull up on big bro. That's a fact. There's no question about that. Yo, Quell. I forgot to tell you, big bro. The hoodies are getting printed up right now. I know I was supposed to have a T-shirt for you, but we got the
You ain't worried about that.
Nah, but I'm pulling up on you.
Hey,
I'm pulling. Listen, I'm only 30 minutes away from you. I'm pulling up on you. I'm pulling right up on you.
They asking for your social media.
It might be 20. You
ain't on social media, right? They asking for your social media. You got social media?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I ain't got no social media.
All right, bro. Keep it like that. Enjoy.
He don't have one for now. Yo, he don't have one for now. When I was in jail, I listen, I was in jail. But I was about to come home. I ain't getting no social media. That's like some shit girls do. They sit home all day on social media. I ain't fucking with that. I came home, got on Facebook, they see on Instagram, and I'm on that shit every day, all day. I'm addicted to that shit.
Yo, you be having some posts, though.
He will.
Post, bro. You be having some funny shit up there.
But that goes with Blue learned that goes with marketing your brand. So my advice to you, big bro, is that if you do get it, just use it to market your brand, because you have a brand. Blu Boy is a brand. And people are gonna invest in your brand, and you can use it to your detriment, or you can use it for your betterment. And you're gonna see that once you get an opportunity of getting the hang of it, it's gonna bring in some serious opportunities for you. I guarantee you that by Allah's permission.
Bro.
Instagram is Facebook for old people. They gotta tell you that.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you that. Yeah, my daughter be killing me on that. She be like, "Oh, yeah, that's this."
Yo, Blow, your story. Some of your stories out there, bro.
Yo,
sell that shit to these motherfuckers. Make them pay some millions for that shit, bro.
Word.
You got $1 million story, bro.
Word.
You got $1 million story, bro.
Facts.
Easy $1 million story, bro.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
Yeah, definitely.
Easy $1 million story, bro.
Easy
millions, bro. Easy millions, bro. Easy millions, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Let's gang up on oppression.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let us gang up on it, man. Let's if we gonna come together, man, let's come together and let's do it the right way. Let's teach the babies that we have more common sense than people think we have. They already wrote us off. They think we're gonna return to prison. They think we ain't gonna amount to nothing. Let's just keep defying the odds and come together, support each other in everything that we do. And no matter what they try to do, no labels they place on us, it ain't gonna work, man. Because by the time we blow, it's gonna be too late. You know what I mean? Fact. Thank you, Blu Boy, for pulling up Shaquell. Man, thank you for coming home, Blu Boy, man, and staying focused early on. Quell, thank you, big bro, for pulling him up, letting him know, man, that we were here. Mm-hmm. Appreciate that, man. Really, really, really appreciate that, my brother, man. And thanks SoulB for pulling up. Love SoulB. Thank you, Disko, for pulling up. Thank you, ChynaBrim, for pulling up. Baby Fact. Jim, MelKross, everybody, the King Crip, three times for pulling up. Yes. Skully, the legendary Jamaican Dandada, the Jamaican Badman, the Badman that.
The elder Skully, that's right.
Come on, thanks for everybody.
Legendary show, man.
Thank you for everybody that's tuned in, that's listened to us. Please, man, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. There should be no reason why we at 200
subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. Make sure y'all subscribe, like,
share. Come on, epic anytime television, man.
Yo, again, Quell, make sure you get Blu Boy my number, man.
Yeah, please, Quell. Please, man.
I'm out there, Blue. You gonna see me out there?
Right, thank you, man. Yo, man, for WeLockedN, I'm your host, Moshe Canty.
Yo, peace, y'all.
Speak for my brother, MikeyB and KK, man. Peace, Blu Boy.
Peace, man.
Yo, be safe, man.
Yo,
and stay up, man.
No, we're gonna come get you. We're gonna come get you. Facts. Inshallah. We're gonna come get you.
Okay.
Yeah. We got you.
Word, bro.
Yo, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all brothers take care. MikeyB, I love you, my brother.
All right, love.
All right, bro. Speak to y'all. Salute to the chat, man. Y'all was amazing. Salute to the chat.
Word.
Hello.